Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Elements in Shadow with What Team Comp. I am your host, the Uncommon Guru, and we are here playing Dungeons and Dragons, doing some tomfoolery and shenanigans. And it's been 2 weeks, but we are back. We're here having some fun.
You okay there?
No, I was trying not to laugh because what Butters said did not make me laugh. But your laughter almost made me laugh. Just as so, just and I'm just like, oh no, hold it together, be strong.
I'm
Be
sorry.
strong.
You don't
Be
like
strong,
pumpernickel?
mother.
No, it's not that. It was just like, okay, I can roll with this. And then she started to give this like soft laughter. And I'm like, no,
Why does my laugh make you laugh?
because I'm a
It's
laughing for
contagious.
yes.
No.
Sympathy.
Sympathy laughter.
So that's where we left off. You guys had arrived at the Skyward Towers, getting a chance to see the city in its grandeur, its splendor. Being able to look over the vast expanse of the various things and also get a feel for just how uncomfortable Karg was with seeing a lot of dwarves and a lot of magical folk. That being said, you guys. Yes, of course. That being said, despite this, you guys were able to get into the city and get a little bit extra cash. Two of you went and you demolished a building. One of you went and you were a bouncer. And one of you went getting a few spells kind of traded out, as well as learned about an issue going on. One of creatures potentially called arcanophages and around the sewer areas, causing no amount of discomfort and distress. I'll get to that in a second. Now, with you guys having gathered together, you guys have a point of entry where you kind of brushed against where a child had mentioned that there was a person who got attacked by a tentacly thing that had accosted them in the night near where one of the sewer entrances was. Now, standing around, you guys have the sewer entrance in front of you. So, what do you guys
If there ain't no prep, I'm going in. Fuck it.
Alright, you reach down, it's fairly easy to just slide and slide it off, and there's a set of, there's a ladder that just goes down into it.
Do I see anything?
Just looking around, I'm not even gonna make you make a perception check. It's not that wide to peek around. You're just quickly looking around. You're being vigilant. Nothing immediately.
Okay, then I'm going down.
Guess we follow.
Anyone who wants to kill some, follow me.
I'm following. Karg you can feel him just like, oh no.
The hesitation of please no, stop. Stop while we're ahead.
I'll follow in after Karg.
Alright. So you guys head down.
I'll
and-
take the rear.
Okay. So you guys head down. As soon as you get into this area, you can see that despite the fact that this should be a more darkened area, along the walls there's a faint white-blue glow, kind of a neon blue glyphs that are carved into the stone, giving it a dim light, dim enough that you're able to see through without dark vision, but with disadvantage on certain sight checks because of the fact it is dim light. For everyone else with
Except for
dark
me.
vision, you're fine. Because you can see just shoop right through it.
Wait,
So the
So
dim light doesn't
everyone-
affect me, though, right?
Of course. Up to the distance you can see.
because I think everyone has dark vision.
Tabaxis get dark vision, right?
It would be funny if they didn't.
I know.
That would be as fucked up as fucking Minotaurs, despite being born in labyrinths, not having dark vision.
Well, it's because in D&D lore, they're sailors.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Because they seem like the very, seafaring type.
Of course.
Right.
They have low center of gravity. You can't knock them over.
Sure.
So,
No.
the tunnel extends. If you go down the ladder, we'll say once you turn around from the ladder, there's a left tunnel and a right tunnel. Both of them seem to stretch out a long ways before splitting into 2 more tunnels.
How mad do you think someone would be if I marked the walls with my sword so we don't get lost?
I highly doubt people are traveling down here often.
Wonderful.
Maybe we should use something a little bit different. Say chalk. Just in
Do you
case.
have any?
Which can be wiped off.
Yeah, but
I will
it's-
take part of my just some clay, some type of a specific type of clay I have in my pottery tool set,
Mhm.
and I just scratch it across the wall.
just that'll work. Car kind of like makes motions like there we go.
Alright.
I'll take the left.
All right.
Fuck it.
Okay, I'll follow her.
I have a role question, Guru.
Hmm.
Let's say we're running, right?
Mhm.
If all of us are running away from something or towards something, can I put my hand on Karg's back to reduce my speed by 5 feet, but increase his by 5? If you've ever done that to a friend to speed him up,
I'd allow it.
just come on,
certainly be
buddy, we got this.
It
It's
would
like-
certainly be interesting.
It's the invert of how I do. It's like getting the big friend to go a little faster.
Right? Just, I'm not gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Keep moving.
Even though you'll one day you might find out I am extremely fast for a big boy.
I believe you.
Big people run so we can trip the skinny people. It's fine.
Exactly. I'm the most appetizing. I gotta be ready to get ready to trip it. And
Yes, don't worry. I'm not even the appetizer. I'm the bread that they leave out beforehand that you just
you're
kinda
the
dip in
endless.
oil.
You're the never-ending breadstick.
Yeah,
It's called
the
a
never-ending dead-
filler.
Yeah, I'm the filler.
Yep.
I'm not even an appetizer. I'm just a filler. You don't pay anything for me. You just stuff the breadsticks into your suitcase and leave.
Some people
Don't-
go there just for the breadsticks, so I
Don't
wouldn't
let them.
down
Exactly.
back on
Don't
yourself like
don't
that.
treat yourself like free.
I-
Don't treat yourself like free salsa. You're guac, baby.
Can I point out something?
Hmm.
So you're the thing that everyone enjoys because every motherfucker takes a bite of the bread.
I mean, yeah. I mean, unless they're glucose intolerant. or
Garlic bread.
whatnot.
No.
Fucking
My
yes.
My friend Amber is lactose intolerant, glucose intolerant, and a few other things with food. She constantly,
Just eats it.
yes, to the point where I have to slap it out her mouth.
Please, he's gonna die.
So, you take the path to the left. Moving down the area, I presume you guys are going to begin to try looking for indications of these creatures.
Would I know any indications from what I rolled?
You would know the first thing about it because let me actually. Do you remember what you rolled?
Do you remember? I think it was. Was it a nat 20 or was it a dirty 20?
Might have been a dirty 20. If you're rolling with the home dice, just type it in
Yeah.
and just type it in and be what the check's for, just in case we need to look it up later.
Okay.
What are we
Yeah, I think
talking
you started-
about again? What did I miss?
We are in the sewer and we are looking for these
Right.
creatures that are going to be an issue for
Alright.
people down here.
I'm going to put some trust in roll 20 and I'm going to roll on it.
All right.
I'll do the
Um,
same then for the session.
These creatures, one of the things that you do know is that you're not going to be looking for them by footprints. They do not walk, they hover.
Oh, that sucks.
I do
Is
remember
there a
that.
sound when they hover?
It's a humming sound. is what you were
Is it
told.
like? Is it like what is it? The Jetsons? Where it's like shoo, 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 shoo.
Oh my
A little bit. Only less high pitched. More of a.
Sounds like a. The way that Don's doing it makes me think of like a bee that you hear in the distance.
Muffled bee noises in the distance.
Essentially. Just.
Every time I hear that, I like duck and dive because if I hear them from that distance, they're fucking huge.
Of course. If they're not moving, they may be in areas where they'll be like on the ground, which means they're probably full, which isn't a bad thing, but also is a very bad thing.
Because it means you can't fucking hear them.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're full, yeah, it's less of you can't hear. It's more of they just killed something. Ooh, important question: are they carnivores?
I'm
No.
pretty sure they are. Wait, what?
No.
What the? Wait.
I remember you rolled very well.
Move, Emma.
Let me see. Because I remember you. Let me see.
Give this bitch some.
Yeah,
I thought they did something with minds of some sort of thoughts or something.
No.
What am I thinking of?
They are magivores.
They eat
Do they
magic.
eat magic?
They eat magic.
Elisha, come here, you bitch!
magic. Did you just offer her up as bait immediately?
You hear a quiet fuck.
Technically, I cast magic and I have magic stuff on me.
My fists are magical. That's about all I got.
By the way, technically they're not. You want to know why? It's the funniest part. Because unarmored strikes aren't fist, and since your unarmored strikes count as magical, if your fists were magical, that means your entire body's magical. Because technically, unarmored strikes don't have to be with your fist.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Use your knees, your hips.
It's fair. Well, it's by channeling magical energy.
I've mushroom
keys, so-
stamped something.
Through the key, of course.
Yeah, I remember.
Well,
It's key. It's all key. Key's the most bullcrap kind of thing ever. Where it's just like, is it magic? No. Is it not magic? Not technically. It's the dumbest thing.
They say
It's
it's
your body's
Dragon Ball Z.
own natural electrical energy.
say
if you
it's
really want to get
magic
technical.
called key. They say that in the monk introduction. They
Yep.
use a special kind of magic called key, commonly referred to as key.
Yep.
It's just a different way of using it.
Yep.
It's all magic.
It's all magic. It's all, no one's blowing smoke around here. It's all magic, folks. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by the charlatan in the corner. It's all magic.
Charlatan in the corner.
He's trying to lie to you and tell you that we're not magic. Lie to you. Like the scoundrels they are. That being
Who
said,
wants to be bait?
No, wait. Oh, it's mystic energy. What the fuck? I was curious.
Uh-huh.
That's so fucking. All the monks. The monk in general is dumb.
Thank you
The
for
word
that.
mystic triggers me because of the class. I'm just saying.
oh, is it mystic? Ugh.
Yeah, the mystic's not. It could use some revision, to say the least.
Could it?
Yep.
God, they get Revivify for free,
Mm-hmm.
and
Anyway,
that's the
I'm
most
going
tame
to
one.
roll perception just to keep an eye out. See if you said it's like a humming sound for if they're hovering, right?
Yes. Make a perception.
So
I'm
I'm
picking up
gonna-
Elisha.
That is a good sign, everybody.
Keeping your ears on the swivel. You're keeping your eyes on point as you're moving.
My
down
ears
the-
rotate around my face.
Of course.
No, please. That's the
No,
weirdest.
of course they don't.
Do we all
In
get
the
to make
cat
perception
manner,
checks, or
if you wish.
No, because in my head I just remembered like some cats who will put their fucking ears flat on their face, and so when they do that, I know there's like a full like spin that they can do with their ears. Hang on. That's a nat one.
Mwah, beautiful.
I'm too busy carrying Elisha. It's fine.
You got a 10.
Oh no, I'm cutting out. No,
You're fine.
there we go. I'll blame it on carrying Elisha to use his bait and leave it at that. It's called the Magic Force. She's of course going to use that.
So Cheshire and Karg, you're about on the same
11.
level of just looking around, just trying to be aware of things, but you're not hearing too much. As you guys continue, though, Elisha and Snow, you both hear a faint blip, blip, blip.
Like water dropping?
Yes. Which is odd because as you're currently going through the area, there's no water. Like, for a sewage system, it has no water.
Where's Elisha in the marching order currently?
Well, apparently I'm being carried. So.
On my shoulders.
Ah.
So,
I'll, like-
probably in your arms because if she was on your
oh
shoulders,
yeah, okay. I figured it was too low. All right, so bridal style.
How about you could do like a fireman carry?
She
The
would
last time
protest
I
this.
did that, yeah, I was about to say, like the last time I did that, it hurt her stomach.
to be fair, you're also
With
like
my
running
armor.
and such. Mm-hmm.
So I will lightly walk up to Elisha and be like, you hear that dripping noise, don't you?
Yeah, what? What?
Elisha.
I hear it as well.
I don't hear anything.
What direction is it coming from? Or is it just like an echo or something?
It appears to be reverberating down the upcoming tunnel to the right.
Do we investigate that?
Uh,
Probably a good idea.
You need to give me a direction first.
I'm still
Right,
talking
dear.
to Elisha.
I turn to Ellie and I say, and then I turn to Snow.
You're cutting out.
You're cutting out. No.
You cut out like right as you're about to say something. Like
Right,
I turned
right.
to Snow and
Mhm.
and I turned to
I
Ellie.
had. Oh, I turned to Ellie and say,
Off to the right.
I saw that grid work.
What?
No, it's
I
good.
see that grid work. First of all, second, I turn to Snow and I say,
I suppose it can't
It's
hurt.
not supposed to be there.
She'll turn to the right.
So going down the right one, with your perception checks, as you're moving, deeper across, you begin to hear a faint.
Da 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 da
Right,
da
right.
da 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 da.
And I'm actually going to drag and drop this onto this.
Drag
Here.
and drop.
I'm going to also make it a little bit bigger for you. As you see,
Ew, it's ugly.
this
Holy
creature,
shit!
just so you can get a better idea of what it looks like.
It looks like a sea
That's
slug.
what we see?
Yeah, it's just very faintly just gliding. Very
"It
peacefully.
reminds me of a cuttlefish."
It's kind of cute in an ugly way.
How big is it?
medium-sized.
A-
About
Fucking.
at least 5 feet from tip to tip.
That's a lot less cuddly.
I mean, it's still cuddly. It's still just ugly. Dogs are medium creatures.
Is this one of those the things we've been looking for? The
One
flibbity
of there
bibbits?
was. Wait, there's more than one.
No, I'm just asking. I don't know. I'm just asking. Is this one of those flibby bajibbits that we're looking for?
This seems to
Yeah.
match the description thus far.
I like that name better. Can we keep it?
No, I don't exactly.
No, I'm not mocking you. I genuinely liked
That's
it.
fine. The reason I came up with it is because I'm like, I can't remember the name and I can't remember how to pronounce the name. So
Arcana
So this is happening now.
an Arcana what?
Arcana Phage.
Okay, got it.
I think I spelled that arachnophage in my fucking
Arcana
notes.
face. Got it. Okay. So, are we gonna engage?
I don't know why I thought they'd be spiders. Like, I'm being real honest.
Right, yeah, same, right.
I'll be honest. Yeah, I was thinking there were gonna be some kind of spider arachnid.
Arcana Phage, not Arachnophage.
Ellie, I
So I'm
can't
just gonna-
throw you at it, so you're probably gonna have
I'm
to
a-
stand.
Okay.
If it eats magic, ain't it a bad idea to shoot magic at it?
Probably.
More than
Well, then
likely.
again, it'll still hurt somebody to throw a thing of meat at it. So, and we eat meat. So,
It depends on how it eats the magic.
I wonder
True.
if it just the person and then just digests
should
the
we check?
magic and then
You should
spit-
test it with like
You
a
see-
firebolt or something.
Yeah, I was about to say, his hand starts getting covered in ice. Should I check?
I'll pull out my normal greatsword. I mean, we're gonna fight it anyway, so shoot.
I'll
I
pull
ready
out
my
old Guru. I pull out old reliable, and you see, Cheshire actually. Cheshire looks at it just like,
my
You're
my
back.
child.
more of just like less of an excited look. Very much less of an excited look.
Oh no!
Sweetie.
She was like, "Back to you, okay." And
I
she'll
like
shoot
my
at it.
magic machete, you dick.
Okay, so you fire at this creature.
21.
21 does hit. You see it
4.
reel. You see it reel, and it has a faint frosting across its form as it kind of reels backwards. Tendrils beginning to fly up, flaring and wiggling about rapidly.
Goo, do you mind if I just use my moon step? By the way, it's actually my normal one, but it changes nothing about the damage.
The moonstep.
Yeah, it changes nothing about the damage or to hit. So I'm still gonna just swing with the macro for it because
just-
my old one is gone.
Yep.
Watch this
What's-
motherfucker just like leap onto Alash and just start fucking lampreying.
All right.
Please no.
Guru, before I didn't know that would have been a bad idea. Glad I didn't.
Actually,
I would say, hey, I was about to ask, hey, could I have casted armor of Agathis? But then I'm like, well, maybe not the
I mean,
best idea.
it's magic, yeah, you don't want magic on you.
Guru.
So you guys are coming
how
down from
close
this
are we
area,
to this thing exactly?
Which area?
the bottom.
Oh, that room.
Oh, okay.
Would I have been closer to shoot it?
No, you wouldn't have had to.
I would
You-
say,
I mean, you can
I'd
move
say
up as
I got
close
to
as
the
you
front.
felt was comfortable.
yeah, I
Yeah,
say
so-
I'll get towards the front to shoot it because I'm not trying to shoot past people.
Fair enough.
Because if I miss,
Look, I understand you want to be inside me, but calm down.
Paris,
Saw that,
I like
Ash.
it around. I mean, just saying.
Alash's big gay feels. Wait, no, listen, Nat. That would fucking freak out. Excuse me.
Nat just like slowly, just like, mm-hmm.
Too much muscle. Too soon. Dies.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck is on the side of my mouse?
I don't know.
I know you don't know, and if you do, hug me, because that means you're nearby.
Yay!
I don't know what the fuck it is. It's some sort of gunk.
Thank you for sharing that detail with us.
I think it might be dog drool. Why should you rub your nose against it?
It's like some kind of weird, ugly, pussy substance.
notice I said pussy, not something else.
Yeah, you did.
So let me.
Also, is the cat boy on the map?
Cat boy,
Don't
no.
believe he is.
Cat boy and lava girl.
I hate you so much.
Go to combat. Screen.
That was a great movie as well.
Honestly, I did like Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I did for the time. Then instead of being a were-shark, he turned into a werewolf, so it was depressing.
Actually,
I'm assuming that is in like a sequel or something because I only watched the first one.
Twilight.
It's
Twilight.
Oh, wait,
Twilight.
that was Taylor Lautner?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus,
He
I
was
never
Shark
knew
Boy.
that.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yep.
Young Babu Taylor Lautner.
God, what happened?
I don't know.
This poor child.
He
Dude.
became like one of the top martial artists in the world. That was one thing.
His rap skills got the best of him. Do you guys not remember that scene from Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Oh.
I have not
Dream,
watched
that
dream,
yet.
dream. Alright, make sure if you have rhythm in, turn him down if you need.
He's there.
Turn him, her, it. I don't care his gender.
Them.
Unless the creator specifically tells me otherwise, I'm just gonna throw out multiple
The
different genders
creator
for it
just
and
fucking
say it's
bugs
gender
you.
fluid. All right, so roll initiative.
What the fuck, Butters? Are you
I
okay?
wanted to confuse you guys. It works.
Oh, you did it.
Butters used confusion. It was
Woo!
super effective.
Listen here, you psychic type son of a
Dang it.
gun. Your wiles will not work upon my dark type powers.
You're wiles.
Snow, you do know that you can click on your sheet to do the rolls.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I
No
don't
worries.
use.
It's
the
been
roll
so
20.
long.
I
Yeah.
understand,
Not
man.
much different, so.
That way you don't have to be like,
Let's do
what's
this.
my plus bonus? You just literally just click on the word and it'll roll it for
That's
you.
a lot better.
So yeah, when you're doing initiative, just click on your token. I'll just edit it for you right there real quick. Alright.
I
Shit, forgot to click on it
I
again.
love talking in an insulting tone when I'm saying something not insulting. Like, as soon as you said that's a lot better, I'm like, you're a lot better. It's like, it's not insulting, but it just feels weird.
Oh, see, I didn't even
my
hear
God.
you. So
No, hey, out loud. I just thought about it.
Guru, could you slide me on there, please?
Did you not click your token?
I had clicked it, but when I switched over to the ruler, I didn't realize it unclicks it.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
Uncliction.
Okay, that's not too bad. Ow, son of gun. There we go. Alright, so. Make sure Karg's actually on it. Yep, last in initiative. Good decks, low initiative. Ellie, you are first on the initiative list.
I'm still getting used to the fact that I can move 40 feet. It's very weird. It's a very weird feeling.
Alright. So you do a Neum.
Hang on. There we go. And I will. Oh, wait. Square short.
Yep.
I will hold my action to swing my greatsword should it come up to or go past me.
Okay, what's your passive perception?
13.
Oh no.
13?
that's not good.
Y'all about to hear me scream as I get jumped by leeches!
Oh, that's a lot of leeches.
That doesn't sound good.
I knew this was too easy.
Well, yeah, I already knew he was gonna swarm us. I just expected him to come in once it screamed or some shit.
Oh.
He's being quiet.
Resting
There-
somewhat on the ground.
Ew!
You can see two of them. They're not seeming to be acting just yet.
Oh, so
But
they're asleep. Awesome.
as you've moved closer, you see their tendrils beginning to slowly begin to wiggle and flare up as they begin rising slowly.
Oh, okay,
off
they're
the
awake.
ground.
So you just hear, not asleep, not asleep, not asleep!
So, no, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to move. Oh, let's go. Let's go right. Let's go right there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna throw shuriken at this one.
Okay.
I don't know how you do ranged throw attacks. Just one,
Because
because
it's
technically
with
it's
it-
like object interaction to.
it's basically you're just grabbing the ammo and hucking it. So it is just an attack action. So
Yeah.
attack.
Okay.
As long as you have the ammo for it, just keep track of how much ammo you have.
Yep. I've got 20 darts. So
20 darts. There you go.
2020.
I have it.
How I wish my eyesight
natural
was.
20.
Oh
Nice.
man.
And
a
hold on,
17.
I'm actually helping you out here real quick. Darts.
1d4.
Yeah.
Actually, it's
strength.
my monk weapon. It also goes to monks, so
Oh, yeah, so you could
Yep.
just do monk weapon.
it's 2d6.
It'd be the same as an arm strike, but yeah, 2d6. So that is
Well, don't do 2d6 because the first one crit. Remember?
yeah. So it'd be.
So the first
3d6
one's 2d6. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
plus
I'm
all by itself.
Strength.
Yeah.
So 2d6 plus your strength, and then 1d6 plus your strength.
So 3d6 plus 8.
Yes. So yeah, just next time you can use your unarmed strike for it. We just we'll know that you're using dart. Just mark off you've used 2 darts.
Yeah.
19 damage.
Not bad for 2 darts.
Mm.
Yeah, not bad at all. 19 damage. That is... Okay. Alasha, it is your turn.
Have I seen them get bigger than this? Because you said I've seen some before.
Yes, they generally get around this size. A little bit bigger, maybe about 6-7 feet long.
I was curious if they get like large. This is like
No.
because I was like, if so, that means there's a mama.
You've not seen them get larger than this, or heard of them getting larger than this.
I don't want a Queen Arcanophage just tackling my barbarian to the ground, okay?
Jump.
Alright, let's see. First of all, I would like to blade sing,
Okay.
please.
How does her songs sound exactly?
It depends on the situation. Sometimes she hums, sometimes she outright sings. Right now, she's just humming a jaunty tune.
It's a fucking sailor song.
Your heart
You'll
fiddle.
never know.
No!
Irish River Dance.
please.
I see your blade singing.
Until I find a better icon for that. So let's see. I will move up here.
Is it just me that thinks of Kenku like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch when Lilo just opens his mouth and puts her finger down?
Oh my god. I didn't mean to ping over there.
Yeah, I will go over to the right there, just so I'm to this side of Ellie, and I will throw. All of my stuff is magical. All of my stuff is magical. This is so
Woo!
uh,
Kind of the point of the wizard, you know.
yeah, I know. I know. I will throw. I mean, why not?
Your sword
I
at
have
it,
might
that's
as well
what-
use it. Nah, I'm gonna throw a dagger at it.
Hey, copycat.
Well, we know magic works, Mad. We just
Yeah.
saw it work.
Yeah, but I don't know enough about these creatures to know what kind of magic will do what. Because this thing eats magic, I don't want to throw some kind of like psychic attack at it and have it blast us all. Like, it hasn't hit their turn yet, Butters. We don't know what the result of that's going to be.
I know. Just, God, I don't know if you have fireballs, so I can't say shit.
9 piercing damage as you see it like jolt into the air, so just kind of like compressing
And-
itself against these objects that are being shoved into its body. And that is your turn.
Hold on. I gotta
Okay.
double check something first of all.
Because that was
how
your
far
bonus
away?
action, movement,
Ooh.
and action.
I have to roll that again, if I'm being honest. Because daggers only have a range of 20.
25 feet, so yeah, roll again.
Yeah. Let's see. And yeah,
12
that
does
does
miss then.
All right. Well, that dagger goes way off, and in that case, I will throw my second dagger.
You don't have 2 attacks. Well, you're level
I
6. Yes, you have
do.
2 attacks now.
I'm level
yes.
6.
Yes, you leveled up. 25
That
does
one
hit.
hits.
Fuck
Dang.
you.
Oh, my dagger!
Just for
Yay!
fucking rolling 25 at disadvantage.
I know, right? That's great.
That's
I
pretty
rolled
amazing.
double nat 20. It's not a
That's a nat 20.
Alright.
But I've also rolled double nat ones on advantage, so it can work either way.
Mhm.
We will not speak of Almond's 1d100 mishap.
This one slides up over here.
You have a belt of dwarven kind. I'll give you advantage on it. You
Mhm.
still didn't help.
No.
Motherfucker!
Yeah, you swing at it as it's going to make 1 attack at Alasha, 1 attack at you. So attack at Alasha.
Let's see. Forgot to put on my plate something. Here we go.
Oh, that's a held action, not a. Is a held action a reaction or just a held action?
Oh,
It
it's a
is a
held action's
reaction.
going off. That
Question.
It's usually reaction,
Ooh.
but you get both attacks. So swing
Guru,
your second
question.
attack.
Do you do Mercer home rule?
Yeah.
Yeah, but to say that's the Mercer home rule, yeah.
It is your
Yeah.
reaction, but you get both attacks. So that 21 does hit.
Using a held action is a reaction?
Yes.
Yep, it uses your action and your reaction to do it.
Because you're reacting to a certain stimuli.
Okay.
18
Oh,
to hit
no.
Alasha.
Wow, that was such a wizard thing to
Nope.
say.
Fucking Alasha.
16 to hit Ellie.
Just hits.
I just imagine fucking Alasha just heard played song being da la la la. Wait till I get my money right.
Oh man!
I don't know if there's a song I could see both not fitting and totally fitting Alasha better.
7 points of bludgeoning
Yeah,
damage.
you're right. You're right.
Ow.
Which is reduced to 3.
Kanye, he is always needed in the worst of times.
Is that all the damage it does?
It only gets 2
good.
attacks. It made 1 at Alasha, 1 at you. This
I
one's
thought you were
make
gonna like throw in. Oh, it also psychic damage. I hope this hurts.
Nope. 12 and a 15 at Snow.
I think those both miss.
Both
Well, I
miss.
was like, what? I forgot there were
And-
3.
I have a
They were
question.
behind my sheet.
From here,
Whoa!
they had
There were
very good
4
stealth
dice
checks.
rolls, to be fair.
Dang it.
I have a question.
And worming its way out of
Ew, stop it.
here.
Oh, for the love of!
Wow, that's a couple of them.
I don't like this. I don't like it, Sheila. I don't like it,
They're
Sheila.
not smart creatures, so they don't have the intelligence to attempt flanking, but first attacks against Snow. 14.
Miss.
24.
Yeah, that barely hits.
That
Please
is
tell me
13
mid
points of
damage.
bludgeoning damage.
Oh!
That's
That
a
hurt.
lot.
Backflip
Was that
away!
max?
Max on one, min on another.
Okay.
Alasha.
Ow.
Yes, you?
Wait, that's
Yep.
a 1d12?
No.
You said max on one, min on the other. To make 13.
Plus there's
Plus the-
whatever
plus the
Oh,
bonus.
modifier.
da. My bad.
22 to hit for the first attack.
Shield.
Wow.
19 on the second, which with the shield will not hit.
Even without the shield, that wouldn't have hit.
Wait, you said shield?
Yeah.
Okay, so actually no, shield does not go into effect. It still hits.
Oh, no.
Shit.
And you see the one in
You're
the one next to you, the one between you and Ellie, pulse and just seem to glow as it just as the magic you're putting an
that-
arcane rune between yourself and
Soiled
the
it.
creature, and it
Soiled it.
gets dragged away. And yeah, so
Oh,
that's a natural
dear.
20 on its second hit.
Oh dear.
This chaos is going on. I'm just laughing back here, coming up with a Lasha Kanye lyric.
Cool, Guru. So how much is that total?
First attack is 13 points of damage.
Good, good.
Now for the crit.
We all know how much health you have to spare, Alasha.
It's none. None health.
Are you
18
unconscious?
points of damage.
Nope. But I'm
Okay.
close.
And that is their turn.
It's not good. It's not
Ah, podcast! Treasure, can you just suplex Alasha out the way, please?
Sorry, I was looking at Kanye lyrics. I'm back. All right, so
good. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the world of the D&Ds.
if you thought I'm not, if you think I'm not about to make a full parody to this song, hold
Well,
up.
actually, I need to
Mm,
increase that.
increase what?
That.
What is
Oh,
that?
also, that's a first level
I'll
spell.
move here.
Cool. So that also
Oh,
means that
Which one got
Oh, what
pulsed?
is-
Which
beat
one
it.
got pulsed?
the one that was pulsing
That
from
one, yeah.
taking the shield.
This
This
one,
bad
right?
boy.
Oh,
Oh, that
yeah.
one.
That one. The one that wasn't attacking.
I'm getting this one off the wizard, so
Okay.
Please God, they've lampreyed onto her body.
I will. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna put on my mask and how the fuck do you say it? It's been a while. Frenzy rage. Frenzy
Alright,
rage.
Frenzy.
I forgot what it was called for a second. I will
You're good.
reckless.
Go for it.
Oh, I could have worked that into that last lyric. God damn it. All right. So 20. It's not in the moon staff. Remember.
20 does hit.
Oof. And this one. 19. Oof.
Does it look like it's doing a decent amount of damage, or does it look like it's kind of not hurting them?
I mean, it's the moon step, so it's the magical weapon, so it is doing damage.
No, it's not the magical
Oh,
weapon.
it's not the magic
I
one?
said it's
No, then
not.
it is not doing as much damage.
Yep,
Uh-oh.
switching to Moonstep. Screw it. Screw it, honestly, at this point.
Which actually would mean that would... Actually, no. Unarmed strikes only. So that does mean that the darts did a little bit less damage. But I already marked
That's
it off,
fine.
and I don't remember how much. I'm not doing the numbers.
Okay. It was 19 damage, but okay.
How ballsy is Karg feeling?
I don't know. His fiance is like in the thick of it.
Yeah, but I'm not a
Yeah,
mage.
but she's usually in the thick of it. He
That's
pulls
fair.
out his crossbow. He kind of looks down and just like, listen here, little bitch, don't you fail me now. Pulls it up and takes a shot at the one
God,
above.
don't that one.
Yeah, because every time he uses this thing, he always tends to roll bad.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's just like, there
And then
we
he
go.
rolled
As
bad.
he shoots,
There you
shoots
go.
it, and it doesn't do as much damage as it should, but at the same time, damage is damage, and he's just
I
like,
had a really
there we go.
I had a really dumb thought of if it does 2 or less damage, then whatever hits it, you just hear like a fucking squeak toy.
As he looks to Elisha, he's like, hanging in there.
Can I move here to force Elisha back a bit?
I'm gonna say no.
Great. All right. Awesome.
You do have your ability to, once per turn, push a creature when you hit them. So if you were trying to, give her space, granted, it is away from you, so it'd be directly.
Wouldn't that
away
just be
from
like
you.
a shove attack?
It's essentially
Wait.
a shove attack, but when she makes an attack, because she's a
Oh,
juggernaut.
wait. I have an idea.
So
Redact
she-
where I moved.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try and push that one here when I hit it.
Okay, swing away.
Also, I'm dropping the great sword because obviously magic hurts more.
Okay, bring in that moon touched.
Mm-hmm.
15 hits. All right.
Jesus,
So
I just need to use my axe.
Actually, do you step into its space? That's important. So you're pushing it and stepping into its space with the first hit.
Yeah,
Okay, so it goes back here and you step up. Or you can choose to step up, you don't have to.
I know, but I'm blocking it from her, attempting to.
Cool. Now is the fun part.
Just
Within 5 feet. Paris! I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's bad.
Do I get advantage?
I
Yes.
think it's because of the magic pulse. I think it was just prepping it.
Mm,
Maybe not. Oh,
you do succeed, so you're only going to take half damage.
It explodes!
Oh.
It just dies!
All of the magic that is contained in it, as you carve into it, you see it as it bursts and deals. This one had
That
a
didn't
decent
sound good.
chunk. So that is. Yeah, it would be 13 points of force damage. However, you've succeeded, so you only take half, so 6.
Please tell me I'm not covered in goop.
No, when it explodes, like the blood and stuff is actually like vaporized slightly by the magic expelling out of it.
It's a free action to talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
No spells!
Noted.
Snow.
I realized I was
Okay.
from the damage. Holy shit.
All right.
Yep.
So with my
Yes,
bonus
you did, thank
action,
you.
I'm going to take the dodge action,
Okay.
patient defense,
Patient defense is good.
and then I'm going to take 2 strikes on this bad boy.
Swing away.
So we got, and I'm going to do the slashing damage with my claws.
Okay. Shing! That'll hit.
Okay, and then that misses.
Yep. And if you click on the claw strike in the chat bar where it's posted, it'll roll the damage for you.
Okay.
So 5 slashing edges, just rake into this thing, and then you're like, yeah, and then you quickly move into a strong defense where you're like, if you try and come at me, you better be able to push me over.
That's not what I was thinking at all. I was just thinking
Oh.
I'm not going to let it hit me.
Yeah. Obviously you're not. My apologies. I was thinking of, trying to go with the strong stance. My apologies. Obviously, you're
Yep.
trying not to let him touch you. Many people you think unironically had. Gosh dang it. Probably plenty.
Why did you read that out loud?
Alasha. I always read
Yep.
these things mildly under my breath. Whether I read it out loud or not is irrelevant.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Ah, man. This is suboptimal. Suboptimal, chums.
That's one way to put it.
Cool. I will. Yeah, that is. Hopefully, no. I can't really do that, can I? I will take the disengage action. Wait. Quick question. The one I threw my dagger at, is that the one that exploded?
Yes.
Better get that back. I will move all the
From what you
way.
saw,
Wait,
you threw
Guru, question.
Yeah?
Could the dagger have fired off like shrapnel somewhere?
No.
It's the
I got
floral
that
dagger,
made.
so we're
Yeah.
gonna see what happens.
Butters.
I was already thinking about that before he mentioned it,
I
trust
am
me.
the element of chaos.
So you
I
move
know
back
you
there.
are.
So you move back there.
Hold on, let me make sure that's as far as I can move.
Okay.
I want to get.
That's fair.
I want to get pretty dang. I want to get pretty dang far. Okay, like right there.
I thought you were saying I'm gonna get pretty dank, and I was like, what?
Just like
What is it, like
Mordecai.
right about right about here, I think.
Okay.
Oh, you ain't caught up
Eh.
on. Sorry. You'll get that episode. sorry.
Screw that. Well, if I can't cast the spell, it kind of sucks. I'm all the way over here. Yeah. This is an action. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Creatures' turns. Paris. Attack of opportunity.
Paris.
Parisu.
I think she's concentrating.
Paris. Paris.
Uh-oh. I hope her internet's not. Yeah.
I don't know. Paris. If she won't respond by voice, she will respond by text.
You can hope.
Yeah. Okay, in the meantime, this one's moving here. Snow,
Course.
you also get
I'm
an
back.
attack of yeah. We'll get to you in a second. The first one's going to take an attack, 2 attacks at Snow.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, it rolled a 3 and a 5 on his first attack.
Good.
Good thing you had the disadvantage because it was a 16 and then a 26, which was a natural
Oh
20.
jeez. Oh lord.
So
So 16 total.
16 total.
Okay, so that misses. Cool.
So you're just using the stance just to bap, just smack the tentacles away like, no, you can't hit me. No, stop that. The other one was going to swing at you. That's a 2 on the die, so no. And that is a 23 and another natural 20 on the other side. So yeah, that'll hit.
Oh my god.
Dang it.
For 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Almost max damage.
Mm.
Ow! Ow!
Just off from nowhere.
Snow,
Yeah.
attack of opportunity on the one behind you. This one here.
Okay,
It is
good.
not engaging you. It
Okay,
is moving
I'm not
southward.
using. I'm not using the sheet thing for my attacks. I don't like it.
Fair enough.
Ah.
That misses.
Yep.
Alasha, it's swinging at
I'm not casting shield,
you. 15
but
on the
I did
first hit.
take the disengage action.
Disengage doesn't give you disadvantage.
Oh, that's right.
That's the dodge
It's
action.
dodge.
15 to hit on the
Dodge
first hit.
action. That still doesn't hit.
22 on the
jinx it.
second.
Yeah, that hits.
Not casting shield.
We all remember what happened the last time I casted shield, so
They had to make a roll.
they had to make a roll.
You have to make a dex save because once it dies, it explodes.
Yeah, but it absorbed it, Guru. It didn't do
aware.
anything.
Oh, I'm aware.
No, he's saying the things had to make a roll to catch it, I think.
Yes.
Oh.
I will try and cast shield. I mean, at this point, it's the best.
No,
thing
you
I've
fool!
got.
What are you thinking? Fair enough.
Cool. So that's two. That's 2 second. That's 2 first level spells.
The shield does get taken away from you.
God.
Why would
Sure,
you
why
do
not?
that, you fool? You fell for the DM's deception.
No, I was just letting you know that is what
It's
was going
possible.
No, don't.
It's unlikely,
see?
but it's possible.
on. And
Yeah,
you are
exactly.
unconscious.
Exactly.
I sure am.
Yeah, because you had 2 HP.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh dear.
Also,
dear.
before we go
Quick
to
question:
hold on,
did
hold on.
Karg have like a bonus action?
Not yet. Hold on.
No, did he have a bonus action?
Wait,
He
yeah,
did.
did the thing just walk around Karg?
Hold on. It went past Karg through this square here.
Yeah.
So it went here, and then here. It wasn't thinking; it was just moving close to the wall. Before we go to your turn, Cheshire, I did have one more that I almost forgot because Ellie.
Also,
you
yeah,
make attack of
Ellie, yeah.
opportunity. And Cheshire, you would also get attack of opportunity.
Not an advantage. Ignore that.
15 hits.
I was recklessing. How's reckless work again? Is it only on your
It's
turn?
only
On your turn.
It's
Or
only
the
your
round?
turn.
Not the round. Your turn.
Is your reaction still not technically your current though? I'm curious about that. I've been thinking about it, and I've just never had it come up.
Your action is refreshed at the start of your turn. So if you use your action on your turn, you use your reaction for that
Nope.
round.
Until your next turn. You have advantage when you're in attacks until your next turn.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Oh.
Reckless. That'll hit. And with Sentinel, it is not able to move towards Elisha, so it has to stay next to you and fight you guys.
Tight.
So first swing is going to be at. I'll do it in the order you guys swung. Elizabeth and then Cheshire. So Ellie, 18 to hit.
Ah, that hurt.
Cheshire, 23 to hit. Ellie, that
Shit.
is 14 bludgeoning damage.
Reduced to 8, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. And Cheshire, that is 18 bludgeoning damage.
Golden.
So 9 reduced. So Cheshire, it's now your turn.
I've never been more happy for Danger Sense.
What are the things on the map?
It's one's right in front of you, like in
One is
your
right in
face.
front of you. Yep.
One's
Literally right
hitting
here.
Elisha
literally you
into
just hit.
unconsciousness.
And one of them is currently, hovered over Elisha.
I can get Elisha.
Guru, question.
Yep.
Can I throw in one more attack last round? Because I attacked twice instead of 3 times when I reckless. And when I, frenzied.
Yes, but you raged.
Yeah, you get to rage and frenzy.
Yeah, rage and frenzy
Or
at the same
hit.
turn, but you don't get a third attack on that turn because you don't have a bonus action attack. Bonus action is still the rage.
What type of barbarian are you?
He's a frenzy,
Frenzy.
barbarian.
Frenzy.
He's a frenzy barbarian.
A
Berserker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a berserker.
You get to bonus action hit, but since you used your bonus action to rage
Yeah,
and
you had
frenzy,
to use your
it doesn't
bonus
count.
action.
Yes.
Alright.
So this turn you get 3 attacks.
Beat the fuck out of this thing.
That hits. Good damage. That hits.
If you roll a third 12, I'm gonna just start cackling.
It's still up, right?
Still up.
Actually, Guru.
Hmm?
What? Instead of recklessing, can I just do
Yeah, you can do that.
third one?
Alright,
5,
that hits.
6.
It looks like it's hanging on by the skin of its teeth.
If it had teeth.
Had teeth.
Oh, I thought it had like the leash teeth.
No, I know what you're talking about. That's why I
You
keep
know,
saying
the
land.
butthole teeth.
Yeah,
God damn it.
I get what you mean. I need to double check something real quick just to make sure I do this right. First time doing this.
And I just nods to Ellie and just goes, okay. There you go. They're gonna attack of opportunity at me.
Idiot.
22
That hits.
for 14 bludgeoning, reduces 7? 7.
Yeah.
So let me double check this.
Oh, wait, I thought you rounded down.
Yeah, 14
You do.
half is 7.
Oh, 14. Right. I thought I heard 13 for some reason.
14.
That'll be my turn.
Yeah, so you move down next to Elisha to get ready to wail on this fool. Does it give a description of how this looks?
Excuse me.
I don't think so. Cool. So you guys get to see some freaky shit.
Oh, is this thing just gonna split?
I don't see anything.
It's Karg's turn.
What is the freaky?
I just need to see if one other thing about the spell. Again, I'm new to this particular spell. I'm just making sure I'm using it right. Nope, it's only those two things. Karg, hearing Elisha basically just collapse, just kind of curses to himself, just like looks over between everyone, just like, I really wish. Puts his hand on his arm and stares down, and he makes an arcane gesture as his veins in his arm turn black and wisps of dark energy begin to kind of coalesce around his hand, whipping around as you see his face going slightly more gaunt.
Don't take Bo's new
He's
shit.
doing it. He's
Don't take
doing the
Bo's
thing.
He had this before Bo had it, as he breathes out and that energy comes out of his mouth into his hand as this ball of pale gray light as he turns around and basically shoots the beam into Elisha. He is going to take 17 points of damage. Elisha, you gain 34 HP.
I'm back at full.
Cool. Can we talk about HP for a second? No.
HP.
Oh god.
As he looks at you guys, just.
Do I see any remnant of this? Like, do my eyes flash open and just this, like...
as you flash open, like you feel strength, but it's not just your strength. It's almost a tribal strength, a strength you've never felt before. This is weird, but it's you feel kind of invigorated. This is good.
Hot.
You feel orcish strength.
Congratulations, you are now, high.
Essentially, you're high on orc strength.
All of a
Interesting.
sudden, you feel kind of racist towards dwarves.
Also, as a bonus action, because I sometimes forget Karg can do this because he is an orc. He's going to move 5, 10, 15
Oh, wait, I
to
realized
use
don't fucking orcs
aggressive
get brutal
to
critical.
no, he has aggressive where he can use as a bonus action just move half of his movement speed towards an enemy. So he just basically just like moves towards this creature, looking down and just
Womp,
like
womp, 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 womp.
sup.
And no,
Nice.
orcs do not get brutal critical.
No, they do not.
What if I?
They do not get
Why do I
savage
think
attacks.
think of that?
Half orcs do.
Yep,
Oh, okay.
that's the difference between them. Orcs are more you can run things down. If he had the mobile feat, he could go 20 extra feet, which means that technically speaking, with aggressive, he could go 60 feet in a round.
I so wish I had the mobile feet right now.
I
Why
know.
the fuck do you think I'm trying to train this fucker?
So, Ellie, your turn.
It's ugly. I don't like it.
That hits. Okay. Alright, Ellie, you're the only one next to it. Advantage, deck save.
Fat fuck. Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
As you carve into its 1 HP.
Is this the one that was hanging on by a sliver?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
17 points of force damage.
I fucked it up. I fucked it up, left it at 1, and just walked away from it as you were about to. He was like, It's like the guy. It's like the bomb for like the was it bomb
Squad.
diffuser looking at a random civilian. Yeah, bomb squad looking at a random civilian. You finish
You
the
take
job and walks away. Just cut this wire and just runs.
Hang on.
You're fine. Need me to do your HP?
Please.
Alright, and what are you doing for your second attack and movement? Swing away with advantage because you're flanking.
Okay.
23 hits.
Oh
Are you
Nice
fucking
damage,
serious?
nice damage.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say I killed it.
Nope.
my god! Yeah, I was like, that's second explosion in 2-1-2.
No explosion.
These sewers are gonna collapse from all of the explosions.
The
No, I'm
explosions
gonna
are not
fucking
reaching the
die
ceiling.
from these explosions.
It's like demolition charges.
This shit hurts.
Snow, it is your turn.
All right, I am first because ow. I'm gonna first strike at this one.
Okay.
Try and hit it. That'll hit. I'll spend a key point to do stunning strike on it.
Alright.
Let me roll damage real fast.
What is the save?
15. Hello.
For 10 points of damage. Yep. So I need to roll the save. You said 15. That is, yeah, that 18 on the die
Dang it.
Oh
is not
Jesus!
stunned.
Fuck
Okay.
you and
Well-
these creatures. Why are you rolling so high?
wait a
for?
second.
What?
Oh wait, I'm flanking now, so I'm gonna bonus action flurry of blows, spend another key point. I'm gonna put my last 3 attacks on this one.
Bobbity bobbity boop. Let's roll 2d20 and take the higher of them. Or do that. That works too. So,
Oh,
25
yeah.
hits.
Sorry,
You're
I
fine.
can do that. Okay.
Just helps keep track of the attacks.
Okay, so another 20,
That hits.
and then my third hit.
That's a natural 20.
Woo!
3 hits.
So that's yep.
One,
so
2, 3,
46.
4.
Plus 4,
Four,
plus
8,
12.
12. Yep.
29 damage.
Oh god. Oh god. Not again.
Boom,
Not
boom.
again.
Doing significant damage to this thing. Still alive.
I am not built to be a barbarian IRL because I'm just flinching, preparing for my ass to take the third explosion of the night.
Alasha, you're prone, but you're awake and alive and as healthy as you've ever felt.
This is strange. I'll have to think about this later.
I'll stand up.
Nice.
Half my movement. I guess I'm gonna I'm gonna re-blade sing because otherwise this thing's gonna mince me.
Right.
And then I'm gonna take a couple at it.
Don keeps rolling nat 20s.
It's not on purpose. I mean, you guys have
I know
gotten
it's
several
not on
nat 20s
purpose.
back on me. 14 is its AC.
Goodness.
Beat the bitch!
Um,
I'm glitched.
That'll
Hang
hit.
on. I'm not rolling for anything. I'm trying to roll to see if this fucking stops. It does not. Son of a bitch.
What's
Why?
not
What's
stopping?
going on?
There's like the little black box that shows like the amount of damage that you roll.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's stuck on someone's.
oh, that happens. Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Do I just have to refresh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Lasha stood up, blade sing, stab, stab.
Yeah, no bonus.
No bonus.
My bonus actions are spells, and I'm not.
So one has 3 options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 5. 1, 2. Yep. So 1, 3, 2. Okay, so 1 attack at Ellie, 1 attack at Karg, 2 attacks at Snow.
Why me?
I don't
So,
know.
so I'm so
dice don't
sorry,
like
but
you.
the one that hit Karg is getting smacked.
Smack it. Well, first
Wait,
and
which
foremost,
one is
though, it's hitting you first, and it is hitting you with a 19 to hit.
You fucking sluggy bitch! I'm gonna eat your heart.
12 points of damage.
Reduce to 6.
Hell of an insult, honestly.
Swinging at Karg now. Swing away
I
at
don't know. I
Paris.
thought it was a little sluggish of an insult.
I know,
God damn
right?
you!
That does hit him. That is a 20 to hit. That does hit the creature.
It's Karg, right?
Yes. Damage, Paris, not to hit.
Oh wait, no, I know.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I saw the Moonlight Great Axe 17. I'm like, you already swung at it. You already hit it.
No,
that was a test.
I remember now. My mistake. I almost gave that to you, too. You could just run away with that.
Yeah, but I'm too truthful. I can't.
And that is why we appreciate you. You are loved, you are respected. So that, and as you carve into it, its tendril still slams into Karg's chest, dealing 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
My gosh.
Karg got fucking lucky.
Yeah.
With-
Tell me that.
no,
Considering
with-
most
no,
of his hits have
no,
been
I'm talking
double
about with
digits.
healing Alasha.
Oh,
If
yeah.
Alasha was 5 feet away, he was not healing her.
Yeah, no.
Because I could have sworn life and transference was touch.
No, it's range of 30 feet.
Yeah, it is range of 30, but she's just barely within 30.
I just realized.
Yeah, she was barely within it, either way. First attack at
The last-
Snow.
The last attack.
10.
The last attack to me did 12, didn't it?
Hmm?
The last attack to me did 12, didn't it?
Yeah.
I'm a fucking idiot. I took off 12 points.
Add back 6. I'm guessing a 14 doesn't hit you, Snow?
No.
So 10, 14. Both of them try and reach you. Their hands kind of slap against each other. It just makes it so that,
Yeah.
hands are getting hit. Alasha and
Cheshire.
Cheshire.
I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it
20
again
at
here.
Cheshire. Natural 1. It misses Alasha completely.
Can it smack itself in the face?
14 points of damage to Cheshire.
Oh my
Reduced
gosh.
down to 7. Make it so that next time these things are dragged and dropped so I can actually see these.
Drag and drop.
So it just whams into you as it's turning around to slap into you. Cheshire just kind of like grabs it, just like no 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 no. I didn't say I was done with you. Obviously saying nothing, but holding on to it. Cheshire, you have words for
I
this
would
thing.
I'd like to grapple it with my first, try to grapple it with my first action.
Strength or athletics check. I mean, with advantage. Oh yeah, no, that thing's like. I'm pretty sure even. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, yeah, it's grappled.
I'd like to pull it to this side of me,
Oh, so you're just whipping it around basically.
whipping it around, and then I'll reckless with my 2 other attacks.
Swing away.
Oh boy.
You
know why I'm doing this, man?
Yeah, I know why you're
Exactly,
doing it. I appreciate it.
22.
Hits. 9 misses.
Oh my god.
That's
11
That's a
damage.
natural one.
Also, Butters, don't forget, Karg had aggressive, so he actually moved 15 feet further away from Alasha. He was well within range without the aggressive feat.
Yeah.
But yes, so
Yeah.
that's you
Just
stab
allow-
into it. Karg is in the fray at the moment. Well, he's used to being here. Ow. I also forgot to roll, and I
Ow.
rolled to see if they had actually taken that life transference away, and I realized I would have rolled a 2. So, nope, they would not have taken the life transference.
Oh sure.
wait.
When Alasha gets hit,
No, wait. My question is, what if they get, because Elijah's cast first level spells, and when they've exploded, they've done that much
Yeah.
damage.
yeah.
What if it does more damage the more spell slots?
It most likely does.
You see,
Oh, yeah.
and that would have been a 3rd level slot consumed.
That would have that yeah.
Karg,
That's not
what are you
big
doing?
body.
Y'all would have been fucko mode.
What is this? I can't.
A point of
myself
order.
here.
You can't counterspell a cantrip, can you?
Yes, you can.
That's just
It is
DC
a
10.
DC 10.
This motherfucker's been casting counterspell.
Even though it's not
That's the-
technically,
It's
not
a
technically a
spell.
roll.
It's just a
Counter spell.
cantrip.
It's steal spell.
it is a spell. Guru, it's not a leveled spell, but a cantrip is a spell.
Right. So it'd just
Trust
be
me,
like
I've-
DC 10.
I've counterspelled
No, counterspell
some
just
Eldritch
automatically.
Well,
counters
here's the
anything
thing.
below
These
third
things
level.
probably don't actually cast counterspell. They probably just have an effect.
They have an
like
effect
it.
similar to it, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking, because it states that it's similar to it. That's why I was just asking for point of order, because it is.
Yeah, you
similar
can totally
to-
counterspell a cantrip. You can totally counterspell a cantrip.
And actually, Karg's going to. Ooh, does he wanna?
God, I'm so hungry and I'm watching someone make something that looks amazing.
Yeah, he's going to take the attack of opportunity.
Those lucky
No, he's not.
fuckers.
Rolled a 10.
It's like-
Missed him. As he slides
Well,
to the right to make sure that
yeah.
if no matter who Ellie tries to hit, she is going to be able to roll with advantage. So, who you hitting?
Blow them both up this turn. Do it.
Which one you hitting?
The one that is in front of me, like directly
Down,
in front of
directly
me,
below?
between me
Okay.
and between me and Snow.
Damage. Okay.
Say Guru.
And that one same did the one between me and Karg.
All right. Snow, it is your turn.
So they're still alive.
Yes.
Yes.
Alive but barely breathing.
So first I'm gonna attack the one that's in front of me again.
Smackety smack.
I
With
plugged my head
advantage
somewhere.
because you're flanking.
Oh gosh.
That misses.
All right, second strike. Oh
That
no!
misses.
Oh no!
Just don't punch me. That's all I ask.
Bonus action strike.
Unarmed strike.
All right.
There we go.
There we go.
That'll hit.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Oh man. Okay, let's hit it. All right. 1d6 plus 4.
All I ask of the monk with magical fists is that if you nat one, don't
Eight.
punch me.
All right. Ellie, Snow, dex save.
God damn it!
With advantage, Ellie.
Wait, what if it did a chain reaction?
And
blew
the
up
creature
one
rolled a
affected card?
2 on its dex save, so it also gets this damage.
What if that one blows up too?
It's like it legit is controlled
The chain
explosions at that
reaction.
point.
Yep. It takes 6 points of force damage. You both save. You only take 3.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not
suck
too
it, ass! When the creature has to make a save, it's fucking man.
No,
blow
this one
me.
didn't have as many spells saved up in it.
Oh,
bad. I figured that was
It
what
didn't have as much
It
it
didn't
wouldn't
have
do as much
It
damage.
didn't have as
if
much charge in it.
as much juice.
the fact you're saying juice and these are slugs is making me just so immensely grossed out.
Alasha, it is your turn.
Succulent
Cool.
juice.
There's that one way over there. I don't have any ranged spells that I can do. What's everything looking like around right now?
Cheshire's holding one. It's just.
I'm
it's
so-
like with one hand holding the slug thing. Just
I could cast a spell all the way over here. I don't think it can get me. Actually, you know what? What's it looking like? It's dim light, you said, right?
The one in
Cool.
front of Cheshire is looking
What?
bloodied, but still healthy. The one
It's still
between
screaming.
it's still squirming. The one between
So-
between Ellie and Karg and Snow is
okay. It's the
low to
difference.
the ground.
It's the difference of a 3v1 versus a 1v1.
If you feed the one between 3 people a spell, I will personally tear out your tongue.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
I'm gonna cast Shadow Blade.
Okay. The one in front of Cheshire begins to glow and is going to attempt to.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I thought it was
Yes.
further away.
No, it's not.
It's a DC 12.
And it got a 14. Cast Shadow Blade and it.
Oh no!
I hate,
Can you
I hate this
Stop!
so
Stop
much.
feeding it.
So
Stop feeding
I
it.
tried to tell you at the beginning of this fight, and nobody listened to me.
You're
Nobody
fine.
listened to you. That was me.
I said it too.
I don't
Cheshire
have
is fine
anything that
with
can
this.
affect things that aren't around it.
Here's the thing. Technically, at the beginning of the fight, I could have cast armor back at this.
Yeah, probably would idiot. That's the worst part.
No, because they've only been casting counterspell. You get counterspell something that's already cast.
Wait. Are these things essentially counterspelling my spells?
Yeah.
Make an Arcana check.
Counterspell, they're
These things-
counterspell. You
I'm
won't.
thinking about it.
Counterspell, you won't.
That's 225s.
This effect is not counterspell as the spell. It is similar to it, but you cannot counterspell it.
I haven't got to see a counterspell in so long. I was so
I wanted
excited.
to do it. I wanted to so bad.
Where's that from? I want to do it so bad. There's some
I don't
something. I can't
remember.
remember what.
Oh, I remember.
Counterspell, you won't.
That needs to be the title of this episode.
Counterspell, you counterspell,
someone
you
put
won't
it
coward.
in. Someone put it
Add
in.
a coward to the end of it.
Someone put it in OOC. Someone put it in OOC so I don't forget.
Okay.
So Lasha, what are you doing? So your turn.
It is still my turn. That was only my bonus action.
Yep.
I'll fucking take it. Why the hell not? I walk up to this thing.
It was perfect.
Do you move up, just up to it,
Yes.
or
No, I move
Around it all?
within melee range.
okay? Do you move around it at
I'm-
all, or just up to it in melee?
What the fuck? I
What
just
do you
fed an
mean
extra
around
boom-
it, Gr-
I just fed an extra boom boom juice. You know what I'm gonna do?
Almost
Okay.
stab.
close.
Boom boom juice.
I'm gonna go right here. I don't have anything I can throw at it. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
take.
want your daggers in the fucking other one's body. You never took it out.
Oh, I didn't
Wait,
get
no,
a
it's not. It's
chance.
just on the floor. The other one exploded.
Well, yeah, Guru, where did it go? Is it close enough for me to grab?
No.
Is it anywhere over here?
It's further down the
Cool.
tunnel upwards.
Wait, no.
Ugh.
Physically, that doesn't make. Wait, Guru. Because of the laws of physics, they threw it. Right? He threw it from this direction.
Mad, where are you
So technically,
positioning yourself
got
around this
shot
creature?
back out that direction.
I mean, it depends on whether or not I throw my sword or if I hit it with my sword.
Throw
Why
a
do you
sword.
ask, Guru?
Throw my sword. That doesn't do damage.
Technically, it does if you hit.
It's just an
Improvised
improvised.
weapon.
It's an improvised weapon.
Which means this is
Why
gonna
do
be a
you ask?
strength thing.
Mm-hmm.
I
You're not
know.
proficient in strength.
Didn't you
I'm
strike like
really
negative?
It is.
Don't
Just
do
Why
it.
do you
Get
ask?
back.
Just stay
Back
back.
your ass up.
Fine. I move exactly one square back.
One thing you do know from the 25 Arcana check is that Counterspell has a range.
Counterspell,
Yeah.
counterspell.
Which, if this thing is acting similar to Counterspell, if you're outside of that range, it can't affect you.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
You know the
Counterspell
range of a spell
Counterspell.
casting Counterspell to be 60
It's
feet?
like 60 feet. Yeah.
This
I
thing
still want-
probably isn't going to be that powerful because this isn't a spell that it's casting. So it
I
might be
need
less.
30 feet.
I still want to see a party of spellcasters go against a party of spellcasters.
Counterspell, counterspell.
5 slots get used on one counterspell. Just
Yep.
Yep.
I'm still recovering from just Butters imp chanting. Counterspell, you won't. Counterspell, you won't. You got so fucking excited.
What are you
I
doing,
haven't got to
Lasha?
see it in so long.
Oh, I'm so fucking angry. All of my stuff is actions. All of my stuff is
Just
actions.
wait. Pretty last.
Wait, Alasha, use a can. That was a bonus action to Shadow Blade, right?
Yeah.
Use a cantrip. He's
Use
right.
a cantrip.
Yeah, so it can
Yeah.
absorb that too.
It
There
already
you go.
used its reaction.
Hey guys, I want to tell you exactly what cantrip I have. Here's a little look in my spell list. I
Oh my
have Green
God,
Flame Blade.
fucking
I have
green-
Minor Illusion. I have True Strike. I have Mage Hand, and I
You
have
told
Shade
True
Water.
Strike?
Yeah, I
Wait,
think that was a
no,
racial one.
stop.
I think it was a
better
racial
be.
one.
There's
It was
no
either a
way.
racial one
There's-
or something
There's
along those
no
lines.
reason anyone should ever take True Strike
Why
willingly.
you not?
Okay,
Oh dear.
True Strike is the worst.
I understand why she took so many like physical oriented shit because she has a fucking sword.
Mhm.
But fuck.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's exactly why she did that.
Real quick. Let me look at something.
Wheel?
Real quick.
Real quick.
Are you Tweety Bird?
Yeah, there is.
We're about ready to move to the creature's turn.
You know what? I take the dodge action. That's
There you
it.
go.
There you go. All right, so 1, 2,
Joe, have the
3,
last
4,
down.
5, 6. Karg.
No. Ah, you little fucker.
Natural 20.
Oh my god!
Natural 1.
My
Well-
husband might be unconscious.
Nah, he's fine.
Kill the green man.
18 points of damage. Yeah, he's fine.
Oh,
Green
heart.
man.
Oh god.
He,
He's hurting.
he grunts and bears it. Looks at
He's
you just
hurting.
like, gives a little nod, just like, oh, I'm fine. The creature ignores Cheshire and moves towards
I'm
the source of-
holding
He's
it.
holding
Its
it.
movement
Nope,
speed is
its movement
0.
Speed is 0. Yep, so it has to attack you. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
This is too
Yeah.
dumb to know that it's in a grapple. It's going to attempt to hit you.
Yeah, fuck you,
But
bitch.
you
I'm
reckless,
just too
so...
big.
I just imagine just the lamprey like sliding out of your hands.
23 to hit,
That'll hit.
and 19 to hit.
That hits.
12 points for the first,
Okay.
13 for the second.
Okay.
Cheshire.
Cheshire.
Josh, I'll drag up here so I can get attacked more.
Up
I just
here.
imagine like he drags it there, and then
one to the
immediately
right.
Ellie. He drags it up there, and
I'll-
Ellie gives him
I'll
the
move
most
here.
bewildered look of "fuck you."
That's why Butters did it? That's not why Cheshire did it.
So-
Cheshire did it so Ellie could explode some more. I mean, Butters did it so Ellie could explode some more.
Cheshire did it so he could get
Cheshire
more.
did it so we could not have to reckless.
Obviously.
And
That'll
you
hit.
just boom, boom,
God, no.
boom.
My gosh!
I'm just gonna roll
11.
this in advance.
No, don't
10.
roll anything in advance.
10,
That's 31 points of damage!
31
Still
points
alive.
of slashing
How much is it?
damage.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Barely, but it's still alive.
Kill this one. I got the other one.
fishy man.
Alasha, did you say anything regarding your discovery?
I would have yelled something along the lines of, the further you are away from it, the less likely it is it can absorb magic.
I love that you scream it at everyone who isn't a spellcaster except for the fucking healer, who is currently up in front just macing it.
I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
What's the idea?
Go on.
17 misses it as it like grazes against his back. He's just like, nope, 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 nope. And he's hoping that he's right. He's wrong.
Ellie, I swear, if you
No, he's
attack
right.
these things while I'm still in front of them, I will be so pissed.
And by that I
Take the
mean he's
dog.
wrong.
Motherfucker.
So he is going to... He's hoping that he does this right.
But he's wrong.
He's going to attempt to Thorn Whip this thing.
Why whip it? Why whip it good?
Because he can drag it 10 feet away from you guys.
The damage will go off first, so if it somehow kills it, it still explodes near us.
Does it go off first?
Yes!
Yes, the damage procs
It's exactly
first.
like Eldritch Blast!
Wait, what are you
The
talking
damage
about?
Thorn
Procs
Whip.
first.
Oh,
If it
Yeah.
was lightning lore, damage would not proc first, because it specifically says once it's within 5 feet. But it's
Well, it
but
depends on
Thorn
how
is different.
fast it takes between it getting damaged and it exploding.
No, damage procs first. Damage always will proc first. which
And
would
I'm
be
not
if
saying
there
that damage
is-
doesn't.
No, it says and, meaning that is after.
Okay.
How the order of operations would go, it would go damage.
Order of operations.
It would go. It needs one because it's 3 effects happening.
Is
So
it
it would go
dead?
damage,
It is not
damage,
dead.
effect, then pull.
it doesn't matter now, so it's not dead. So
Son of a bitch. Alright, I'll hit the one that Cheshire is holding.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
why?
Shut up!
All 3 of you, deck save! Exact amount of damage! 2 of you with advantage! Ellie, that is a failure!
Yes.
And since that one got hungered...
This is gonna sound so messed up. Cheshire just unintentionally suicide bombed.
Best part is he also saved, so...
Let's get this! Let's knock me out! Let's do this! Oh god.
13 points of force
Why?
damage,
I love it. Why? You have a +5 dex. It's fine.
and half of you succeeded.
So it's 6, right?
So 6.
Yes, 13, half rounded down.
I'm taking the remaining damage. Let's fucking do this.
Why'd you move?
Because
I
there's
have 2
another
attacks.
one.
Oh, it's her turn.
Yeah, it's still her turn.
No, I thought
That
I didn't know if it was
hits.
her turn. No.
Huh?
Oh my
Dex save,
god.
Paris.
Why?
It has 2
can I kill
HP.
it? Can I kill it in a creative way?
Yes. How would you like to do this?
She will pick it up. Does this thing have a tongue?
No.
That
What
is
does it have?
tentacles.
It has
Inside
tendrily
it.
face.
What does it have inside its mouth?
Does it have a
an
mouth?
empty, vacuous void.
It gums you to death, baby.
It gums you to death?
It's basically been inhaling the magic.
Jesus, it has nothing in there, huh?
Gosh, these are nature's magic vacuums.
She kind of looks
It's
inside
nature's
it. Kinda
Roombas.
gets really grossed out, tosses it up, and baseball cleaves it in half.
So as
Yes.
you baseball, you're like, ew, you grab it by its tentacles,
Death.
throw it up, baseball cleave it in half. As you're doing so, you just hear the distant sounds of like, Ave Maria, as it blows up in your face. You
I
do
just
not
imagine the
dodge this.
blow up. The blow up is similar to like have you ever been like getting knocked out of the arena in Smash Bros? Just like
Yes.
that comes off the side. of you.
Mmm.
11 points of
Dang.
force damage.
I'm alive! It hurts like hell!
It would be funny
but
if
I'm
Guru
alive!
said. It would be funny if Guru said 11 points of force damage. You went, I'm alive. Plus.
I have 6 health! I took an explosion from each one of these little fuckers! Yay!
Is there any like remains left of these things?
Oh,
No, 'cause they
also,
before.
you're
What?
gonna want to move out of those areas because you noticed the areas that you had already left had a pulsing energy to it. If you stay in that area, you might be damaged.
I'm out!
I'll start like trying to gather that in. Can I like, pick up that energy at all? And,
Are
like-
you standing in the energy to try and take it?
No, I'm trying to take it and like put it in a pile. Just
Grab the immaterial magic, like
Well,
by
yeah.
with your hand.
yeah.
Make an Arcana check.
I have 6 health. If Gar heals me, yeah, I'll come and help. Otherwise,
That's
I'll come and help.
17.
Not bad.
Nice.
It looks, it's beginning to coalesce, and you're like, yeah, come on, keep going. It's beginning to form, and the energy is pulsating outwards, and it's not something you want to touch with your hands because
That's
I wear
debatable for
gloves.
Cheshire.
also, if you're within 5 feet of this thing exploding, it is still pulsating at for a good.
I mean, hey, Guru, to be fair, I'm not grabbing it with my hands. I wear gloves.
This is true. The,
I think
Magical.
the gloves themselves are hissing when they're touching it.
Nah,
Please don't pull
not
that.
great then.
please don't bring that near us, because if it explodes while you're holding it,
Well, it's more of I just don't want to like float, like just be down here not in a pile. Because
It's,
if it is, somebody can just come walking.
it's time for stupidity. It's time for stupidity. It's time for stupidity. Let's see
Ellie
how
just-
bad this is.
Ellie just slumps against the fucking wall.
Karg kind of looks at her, just kind of gives like a little nod, and then you see him like do a gesture. His veins go black. You see his
No,
face
no,
go
no, no, no,
gaunt.
no, don't you dare!
It's too late.
You get back 32 HP.
He's
He could have
unconscious.
killed himself.
He is
Oh,
still
it'd
up.
be funny. Aw.
How much did that
This
hurt?
man, it's 48 every time he does this.
How much did that hurt?
Enough to know that.
Want to do it to me, champ? I'm gonna walk up with the mask
Stop
off.
doing that.
Want to do it to me, champ? Just walks up.
I could, but he moves over and he slaps a hand on your shoulder. He's gonna cast 2nd level Cure Wounds on you. I
Aw,
still got this
coward.
for you. I'm pretty sure that if I did it again, I might actually knock myself out. And then
Please
you get
don't.
nothing.
Knock yourself out.
Please don't.
Get it? It's play on what? Oh,
I get the play on words. He gives a little gentle fist bump to your shoulder. Which, by the way, with your Arcana check, you were able to get enough of the energy moved towards a central point that it began to crystallize.
could I
What?
kind of scoop some of it up in a jar?
Yep.
Just like a healing potion jar? Yeah, I'll just scoop
Do I
some of it up.
see it crystallizing?
So once you like put it in, like you're able to put it enough that it like fills it up, and as it is put in there, it starts as like this powder, but as it's gathered
He'll
together,
put
you
the
see
cork on it.
and you cork it, and you just see the inside of the bottle, the crystallization just.
I'm curious. Elisha, do you have another bottle? Kind of like the
I'll
bottle you
pull
I
gave
mean,
me.
you will.
I can-
You probably. Guru has the rule of if you've ever drank a healing potion, you don't just throw the bottles away.
I mean,
Yeah,
unless
'cause
you're
that's
a
littering.
Neanderthal breaking
We
it
haven't-
over your head afterwards.
We haven't ever bought
Wrong, strong,
a
Josh.
healing potion.
Yeah, I also have a bottle.
Yeah, she has a bottle.
I've had a healing
Can I
potion
use
before. That's because we were started.
Here's the bottle.
You guys can buy
Oh,
them. This is definitely a town to do so too.
I will grab just a bit of it.
In the middle of the
I'll fill
sewers?
the bottle with it.
Not
I'm getting myself
sewers.
some too, just saying.
Okay, make Arcana checks, both of you.
YOLO!
Our card's going to give you advantage. He's going to help you out. He sees you going over like, hold on, let me.
Can he do it?
You can give him advantage if you'd prefer.
Yeah, please, because I'm absolutely positive his modifier is not worse than mine.
It's better by 1.
It's
Hey.
0, which means it ain't a -1.
Okay, so he's able to sweep it up as well, and
Ooh,
you
another
are able to
25.
actually get it to a point where you actually, before you even put it into the thing, you realize that it's actually crystallizing outside in the air, and you get just a chunk of crystal in your palm that you can just carry around. You don't have to put it in the bottle.
Woo! What do I call this, Guru?
Arcanophage crystal.
All right.
So we got Arcanophage powder.
Yes.
I just realized I'm Guru. Has Cheshire ever fallen in a fight?
Not yet. I'm
No.
looking
How
forward
much
to
of this do I get? Like a pound
a
or?
pound's worth?
All right, 1 pound crystal.
Yes. And for the other 2, you get a pound of powder, which is still very valuable.
Ellie pokes the crystal.
You take.
Right, I was gonna say, I'm gonna
Hold
knock
on,
me out right now.
Hold on, let me just roll these dice here, or this die here, roll their dice. Nah, no, I'm kidding.
This
Yeah.
20-sided die.
Oh man, I need to
Yo.
definitely roll this 20-sided die.
Yeah. I still really want to see a spell or something that does a D20 of damage because I'm just.
Mhm.
I
It's such
actually,
high risk.
I have a very rare magic item somewhere scattered in all of my worlds called the Mace of Chance, and it is a 20-sided mace that if you get a critical hit, you roll the mace damage plus 1d20, and you crit on a 19 or 20 with this weapon. So it's just like you hit him and you get that extra d20. That could be sweet damage, or that could be I rolled a nat 2.
Yeah.
That's still damage.
My int demands that I lick the crystal. No.
It does not.
I gotta sniff the marble.
So, in other words, crystal meth.
Oh God! No, that's what I have in the container, not the actual crystal.
You poke
Hey,
the
yo, y'all
crystal.
blow that glass dick? Sorry. Go.
You poke the crystal and you see a faint of just the energy seeming to ripple from where you poked it.
Flinches when it does that.
Is it kind of like one of those like balls of electricity that you
little
can
bit.
put your fingers on and
Yep.
electricity shoot?
Yep. With a pure white beam of pure energy just racing through it.
Wait, so does it follow my finger when I drag it across the crystal?
Yes. The point
Oh
of
God! I lost her. Put
contact,
the crystal away. She's fucking
playing with it.
yeah.
She's like a cat.
Big shiny crystal with bright lights.
Does anyone have a passive perception of 15 or more?
I
Yes,
believe.
I do.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like Elisha and Snoop.
As you guys are, you're battered, you're tired. You've been
I
down
am.
here for probably.
I think I'm the only one with full health in the group.
you went
I'm
down.
sitting at
though.
40. I'm
yeah,
sitting
but
at
I went
44.
down for it, so.
As you guys are going, you're like, yeah, this is. we got him. Snow and Elisha, down one of the tunnels. For a moment, you just like you're looking down the tunnel. You're talking to each other, and then you look down and you see just kind of a slight shadow against a far wall in the back.
Oh heck no!
And then
I'm investigating the frick out
you
of
see it. You see it just shoom and run off
Which tunnel was it?
down straight up ahead. You're just going
I
straight
look at
past the
Snow.
daggers.
And I look at Elisha. You saw that.
Yeah.
So what?
Are we
Down
going?
the tunnel, there's something else.
Yep.
I go to collect my daggers.
I'm
gonna meditate and lick my wounds a bit.
Are you guys taking a short rest, or are you? moving
Wait, is it
immediately?
physically licking your wounds, or like?
No, it's just kind of a.
Turn of phrase.
Yeah.
He's a tobacco. I didn't know. I was
Shush.
making sure.
You're fine, man. I understand. I rolled a D100, by the way, Mad. I'm sorry, Paris.
She rolled a nat 20 for that dagger, man.
Wait, oh, she rolled a nat 20 for that? Oh,
Yes! That's what now Tony Dagger.
let me re-roll that. Okay, it's fine. It got a 69.
Saved by the sex number. I go to collect my other dagger that missed.
That one missed. That one's fine. It's got a faint dusting of the magic stuff on it, but you can just shake it off.
Ooh, I dust that into a vial.
That is why it's so decorated.
That's free dust.
Okay.
So I have a little vial of it now, too.
Mhm.
Can I inspect the dagger to see if it's still okay?
Yeah.
Because she would still be paranoid.
I'll hand it.
It looks good. Still sturdy. Not magical, obviously,
Looks-
but
Oh, I was
it
about to
doesn't
say, I'm
look
like,
like it was blown apart. It's got a bit of wear and tear, just slightly, where it was like shaken a bit from the explosion. But other than that, it's fine.
can I just buff that out?
Not right now. I mean, unless you want to, take the a short rest to do so.
Fuck that, never mind.
Hmm.
I'll hand it back to her. Give it to me once we head back to the inn and I'll fix it.
Hey guys, I understand
Alright.
that's really interesting, but I just saw some shape. Lost
Yeah,
and I both
I'll-
just saw it dart off.
I'll go down the tunnel a little bit.
I'll follow her because you went down real easy in Ellie's eyes.
Yeah, you ain't.
I'm gonna like half limp down there
Mm-hmm.
because I'm
Ow.
at 10 hit points.
Yeah.
And this is where Taru comes in.
The mysterious figure Taru throws back her hood and says, "It was me all along,
I'm sorry.
Gyrus."
No, time out. Did you just say it was me all along, Dio?
That was me.
She said
Yes,
Dio.
that's what-
I just said it was me all along. No, it. So you guys, you're limping, moving ahead. Elisha with a bit more stride because strongest of them. Everyone else just like
Yeah,
"Ow,
we get it. She's got hit points.
pain."
That's great.
Question. Elisha, how much HP do you have?
34.
All of it? No.
Yeah, I have more HP than you right now.
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
I
how much
take-
HP do you have?
Right now I'm at 44.
No, not you, her.
33.
You're only a single hit point of. Wow.
Mm.
Yeah.
I will carry her.
Alright, so no short rest, going straight in.
No. I was going down the tunnel so that I could look. I take a short rest.
If we take a short rest, we're gonna lose that person
Yeah, it takes an hour for a short
Like-
rest.
indefinitely. So we're
You're
either
right.
going after them or we're not.
Fine.
Choices are being
Uh,
made, folks.
I take off my armor
Okay.
and I
Why are
cast
you,
armor on myself.
why are you
Okay.
undressing in my arms?
Let me just wait. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I have that, but I want to. No.
What are
I
you
do
doing
not
again,
do that.
Elisha?
I do not do that. Redact that because
You don't have it prepared.
I don't. In fact, I don't. I just don't have it prepared. I don't have it added yet.
Elisha, I hate to be the voice of reason. I'm all for combat here, but we're about to chase an unknown figure in the sewers. with the entire party that is very, very, very badly hurt.
I
Our
think we can
healer
handle
almost
it.
being the most of it.
I just wanted to step down here so that the first thing it would see was me.
I
Seeing
also
as
think we could handle it, maybe.
I didn't want to go any further than where it's
You stopped me
started.
from going on when I was barely bloodied, and it was just me.
Alright, yes. I'm not
No,
going
not
any
you.
further.
She's aiming that at Cheshire.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Well, that's because we were about to go attack a portal.
But we don't know what this person can do. She's lowering Elisha down there, by the way. She says, we don't know what this person can do.
We knew the portal was going to be violent,
But we also didn't know what the portal could do either.
but this thing might not be violent.
It's a circular argument. Oh.
Ugh.
Can I get some healing card?
She
Any
just
chance you
keeps
could
lowering
spare
Elisha.
some?
I don't have too much, but slap you with. He's gonna slap you with first level cure wounds. Give you a little
Slap.
Give a little extra slap to your back just to give you some pep to your step. Feeling better?
Thank you. Yep.
Good. I'm fucking not. Oh, that burns a little bit more than I thought it would.
Is he okay? Like, I mean, I know he's not okay, but
He's all right. He looks slightly pale. He's kind of like hitting his chest every now and then, just like making sure his heart's still pumping good, strong blood into his face.
Cheshire, you went into a frenzied rage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that give you a point of
Yeah.
exhaustion?
It does.
Yeah,
give
no,
him a
he's
point of exhaustion. He's got it.
He's used to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I was
This one's fucking.
Yep, he's used to the because there's disadvantage on ability checks, not attacks. Not
Right,
for the first
right. No,
point, at least.
yeah, no.
that's a lot should be seeing with her elf eyes.
So is Elisha moving ahead?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm just sitting here.
So what are we
Keep-
doing, guys?
Taking
Come
a short
on,
rest.
go forward.
I'm going here. I'm sitting. I'm
Okay,
sitting at the
okay.
mouth of the tunnel.
Here, let me help explain it. a
Right
little
here.
bit. There's more tunnel past this point.
Yeah. I know,
and
I get
it
that.
It is at the far end that you saw the hood.
How
Yeah.
far? How far
I'm
in?
not going any further without the party. We just faced 5 creatures that sucked magic.
I'm looking.
I'm literally the worst person to send after what could potentially be something bigger, but with the same abilities. I'm just waiting,
No,
but I
it
don't
looked
want
like
to.
a human.
It looked humanoid.
It looked human, but we
Humanoid.
didn't know what it was. Looked
Cheshire's
humanoid.
going, so I'll follow him.
Cheshire's moving up.
Hang on, Cheshire. At least wait for the rest of us, please.
Okay, we're moving stealthily or moving fast.
That person ran, so I figured we were running.
Oh, are we all going?
Yeah.
To the barbarians are in the front running. Everyone else?
Sure, I'll keep pace with them. About 10 feet behind.
Karg is kind of just right beside you, just like his
This poor man.
motherfucking Karg, just trying to keep up.
Slow ass motherfucking Jeff.
Yeah, I'll say, did you make a slow ass motherfucking Jeff joke? Nothing.
Yes, I did. Just trying his best to keep up with you guys. He's just like clang, 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 clang. You guys get around the corner and you see down the hall that the form moved down. There's a good 100 yards, maybe an extra 50 feet more, until there's another turn, and you see a form again peeking around the corner, and then seeming to just not dart, but kind of just slide around the corner as it notices you guys coming out.
Wait, we're not harmful. She's running after it, full on sprint.
Okay.
Ew, I opened my Dropbox. Stop that. Please go away. Please stop. There we go. Oh. How long does it take me to reset little exit?
Not too long, especially with your movement speed.
Do I see the person down the hall?
You see them and they've backed away a good 90 feet. And they're still like just slowly kind of backpedaling. They're wearing a hood just that completely covers their head, and like a baklava that covers their head
The
and
fuck
face.
is a baklava?
It basically means only their eyes are seen.
Oh, okay.
It's like Metal Gear Solid looking wrap around the face and head.
Are you hearable at 90 feet?
Hmm?
Are you hearable at 90 feet?
Yeah, you're definitely hearable if you're shouting.
Hi! What are you doing down here?
Begins to speak slowly. And do you speak? What languages do you speak?
speak it?
Probably not what it's speaking to me.
Nope.
You know
Uh,
Cheshire's languages.
Let's see.
I can't help but feel like this thing is probably speaking primordial.
I just imagine, what is it, fucking... Have any of you guys ever seen Role Models?
No.
Mm-mm.
There's a scene in the movie where, like, these little kids... It's like, they're at, like, a Ren Fair type thing, but it's like these little kids with huge ears walk up and go, a bigger dish, bigger dish. She's like, sure, some more money. And he goes, and they say, you there? And they run away. And then the guy goes, fucking elves. They're just fucking elves. You feed them one time and they just keep coming back.
Oh my god.
The initial language that is being spoken, you're not able to understand it. None of you can.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Draconic.
Hang on.
It is not Draconic either.
Okay, just hold a
I
second.
cast comprehend languages.
Can I roll something to know the language?
That's a good question.
Actually,
Cheshire's heard a lot of
Cheshire,
different languages.
I'll say you're allowed to roll intelligence check.
Not me.
And tell them against.
Yes. Paris, you would not have heard
And
this.
tell them against 5.
Jesus.
How about?
Tell
Oh
'em
wait,
against.
Nah,
I mean,
no,
you're-
I understand what he's saying now. Like,
Yep, no worries.
Yeah.
Cheshire's been around a lot of people. That's why Cheshire's like, if one person's the mutt of the group, I feel like it might be Cheshire.
A little bit. You
Of all the words.
you hear the voice being translated, and it's kind of this bassy, kind of slightly reverberating sort of language. That's kind of a little. It's like hearing a bass hum in a deep
Is this
echo.
motherfucker speaking deep speech?
The language you're not sure of, but it's more like
If
an
it-
echoing cavern sort of sound. Whereas
wait, it
there's
might be
definitely
giant.
articulation to it.
Okay. If it was deep speech, I do have one character that could hear it.
It might be giant.
And you hear the voice saying, like they're backing up slightly, just like, like their hands aren't up. There's like no offensive or defensive posture. They're just kind of backing up slowly as they're just like saying, "I am not meant to be here. You're not meant to be here. These things, they will take you. They will consume all we've worked for."
I don't understand what you're saying.
As it's stepping back, you see it pause and then see it just slowly take a step forward. You understand. Yes.
Is that aimed at me?
You have no idea what he's saying.
Oh, fuck.
I nod.
What in the same hell are you saying, brother? No, that's more Bo to say. I'm kidding. What? There you go. That's Cheshire.
Slow with your language. If you
Oh, is he
can
speaking common now?
No, he's speaking the same language
Okay.
he's been speaking, but he's speaking it to Elisha. Inform them that I can only understand them in slow words. Fast, too fast.
Alright. Apparently, this person can understand us, but only if we speak slowly. They say something about none of us, not even them. supposed to be down here. Something about the creatures consuming us and everything they and fellows have worked toward.
If you mean the slugs we just killed, they're dead.
Are there more of the slugs?
There are others.
Great.
What did he say?
Hibernating.
What was that last bit, Guru?
Hibernating.
Ooh.
Oh.
They are currently more of these creatures, but they slumber, they hibernate.
When they have feasted on their fill of magic, they will rest until the hunger grows too strong.
I'm assuming she's just translating what he's saying, just back and forth.
I presume
Yeah.
so.
How long will that take?
I do not know. I care not for the passing of your son. He like looks upwards towards the roof.
Wait, Guru, is the star in our sky also called the sun?
Goddamn fucking mole creature.
Yeah.
Wow, Guru, what original star names, gosh.
I know, right? I couldn't name it anything else. I decided to call it a freaking sun. Actually, let me actually check.
Did you come up with a different name for the sun?
Actually.
Technically, stop. I'm gonna stop.
Ellie's just looking at a lot. She's like, what the f you do? So there's more of them.
If you want, you can call it the Sof, because
Sof.
it is considered to be the embodiment of Tissof, the god of light.
We need to go. We fought 5
I'm
of
still
them, and
waiting
it hurt.
for. I mean, if we can kill them all when they're sleeping, that could be useful.
They were hardy enough to take one attack, and if we hit one, it might wake up the rest.
Not to mention the massive explosion.
Well, okay, I got a question. I can ask him. How long do they hibernate?
Oh, I asked that, and he said that he
Or-
didn't care.
No, right.
That
Now I
doesn't
gotta come
know.
up with a different question. Give me a second.
Do you seek truth?
Yes. Can we get a look at what this thing fucking is yet, or no?
Within 60 feet, it is covered head to foot in just clothing.
What are you?
I know.
A seeker. One
What the hell?
of the eyes of truth.
Yeah.
Okay. But
What did he say?
oh, Lasha is just translating at
Lasha's
this point. So, like
translating at
anything
this
she's
Oh,
saying.
okay.
Yeah, that way you're aware of what's going on.
What's a gift?
No, what?
Cheshire said GIF. I think Cheshire has seen a GIF before.
Roll
They
a
said
nature
it-
check.
They just seem like a race that'd be sent to prison a lot because
Hold
of
on,
racial
roll
bias.
it.
I actually have a question. Would I know potentially what that is?
Hold on.
Nature. Yeet.
I mean, from that title,
one.
that sounds like a.
Nat 1.
Yeah, that one.
I mean,
There's-
from
you
the
can roll
title
one.
he gave. All right.
How about me?
Not awful.
He said he's looking for the Gith.
No.
I asked if he was.
He asked if he was a Gith.
I rolled a 13.
Based off what you can see of him, he's definitely humanoid. His facial structure's a little bit awkward, and with the facial coverings over his face, you can't get
Does
a good
he by
grasp
chance
onto it.
look like Megamind a bit?
With the hood up, I'm not sure.
Gigantic head.
I think I know what he might actually be. That's why.
Can we see your face, please? It would help us to know what you are. You're sitting there like, bitch!
You may seek after truth, but you must be truly seekers.
Can we leave now?
Fade away.
Yeah, we need to head up. We need to head up.
Go. If you truly seek, come down in the evening.
How will you find us if we just come down?
He reaches into a pocket, very slowly, very casually pulls out a vial. Walks over.
What the?
You hear, and you see him just drip it, and it's this semi-fluorescent red liquid that just gets dripped onto the wall, and he just kind of like quickly splashes it to the right to just let it go, just basically just spread all over the wall. Just kind of looks at you, taps the wall.
This is fucking modern.
Are you saying follow that?
Here we will meet at the sign.
How?
After dark, when the moon rises high, I will not wait any longer than its peak. And he slowly backs up and moves back into the shadows, and then tap, 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 starts moving away faster.
You know, I don't usually know a lot about city life because, I live in a fucking nomadic tribe.
It's not normal, trust me.
Yeah, I kind of thought so.
Just wanted to reassure you. Well, we're not coming back here later tonight.
I'm curious.
Curiosity killed me.
Satisfaction bought you back.
What?
That's the rest of the phrase.
Never heard that part.
Huh.
I look at you two like I feel like there's something I'm missing.
I get it.
The voice of God.
Oh God, like Captain America. I understood that reference.
I understood the reference.
I'm heading back up to the fucking surface.
Okay.
I'm just carting Alasha now. I don't know. I don't know why, and I don't think Ellie knows why either. It's just a comfort at this point.
Just
Alasha
hold
is
her.
Alasha is her comfort elf.
I thought you were say comfort animal.
Listen, she needs her service elf.
I'm literally in the Wednesday campaign and have now earned the title emotional healing gnome.
Wednesday?
Morning Wednesday, yeah.
You have a morning Wednesday game?
She does have a morning Wednesday game.
My gnome just basically hugs and pats everyone's back and they start crying. So I've been dubbed the emotional healing gnome.
To meet at some point.
Hmm?
I want her and Eek to meet to see who's more emotionally supportive.
Oh, the emotional support. It
Don,
runs so
you-
deep.
I think it would more just be Eek, because Eek legit, no matter what happened to him, he was always emotionally supportive, to the point where some giant dwarf guy threw an entire tree at him, and he kept asking him if he needed help.
She ain't as bad as Eek in that case. As soon as you attack her, all gloves are off and you're wolf food.
Nope. Eek legit had a tree thrown at him, and he was like, "Is it a problem with your? No, sorry. Is it a problem with your dad?
What's the problem with your dad? Oh, Jesus.
Now, the only question I have is the tree on fire.
Oh my God. I'm
Good
heading
question to
up.
ask.
I'm heading up to the fucking service.
Well, no, because in one of my, the first campaign I played in, we were level 2 and we had a giant awakened tree thrown at us that was on fire.
Oh.
Was he screaming?
Hmm?
Was he screaming?
Yeah, I mean, we were trying to recover something, and and the trees started throwing like burning boulders at us at high speed.
Oh my god.
I like this
And-
idea.
And finally, we got it to low enough health that there were
It's
two of
called
them, and one of them decided to light itself on fire and throw itself at us.
We're sitting here like, Dodie, write this down.
Cody, write this down.
There's just a very angry tree ant that's about to happen in this
No, we were
campaign.
level 3. Just kidding, because I was an Eldritch Knight and I had 2 spell slots,
Nice.
and I used them both for shield.
Very angry tree ant about to just fucking kamikaze himself.
Trent.
I will say tree ant regardless of what you tell me, damn it.
And
Kill you.
alright, so what are you guys doing?
Let's go
Resting.
back up to the surface, back to our loft.
Should
Yes.
actually
Back
probably
to
turn in the quest. We should actually probably turn in the quest.
Okay.
Well, the way I see it, we haven't finished the problem yet. If there's more of them down here, we should at least make sure we take care of it completely. Otherwise, we're doing half of a job.
To be totally honest with you, I completely forgot.
Because this is same day, you were told that this specific area you were sent to was the one that was having issues with its sewer system because of the magic that was being sapped out of it. Nothing about any other areas, and the other person did say that if there were any other areas having issues, those areas likely don't have them yet because they're hibernating, meaning that you wouldn't even be able to necessarily pick up on these creatures until they stopped hibernating.
Oh,
My
well,
bad.
I guess
my
that's
bad
it then.
Yep. Sounds like we're good then.
I still
Just
kind of want to
make
beat
sure-
that guy, I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry.
You're
Okay.
fine. Just making sure you are aware of the information that
I'm
you've been
trying to
given
find
that
this.
day.
All I knew is that we were killing like magic slugs.
Magic
That's
slugs.
all I really knew. That's
I mean, bare bones basics. That's pretty accurate to what you were told to do.
So, by the way, how many spells did you sling that got absorbed, Elisha?
all of them.
All 3 of
Yeah,
her
I know,
spells.
I need a number. Okay, 3.
All of them.
Ellie grabs you by your waist and holds you out in front of her.
Is it with one hand?
No.
All right.
And then shakes you violently 3 times. I told you not to cast spells.
That's fair.
And then she'll just put her back on her shoulder and keep walking.
So you guys head back to the management system, and they ask to sheathe your weapons again.
Mhm.
Say shoom shoom shoom. Seal them up. Make sure that you can't just draw your weapons.
I'll cover my hands because they'll get
Wrap them up in
Don't worry.
bandages.
Don't worry, I'll be good.
Same weapons as last time.
Same weapons as last time.
Mm-hmm.
You go up towards the foreman's office, and he's taking care of everything. And as you come up, he just kind of looks at you all. Like you see his face, eyes like go half lit as he looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh? Leans on the table. I'm impressed. You're
Why?
alive for one, and you came back with all your pieces still attached. Congrats.
Ellie now realizes that she could have lost pieces and now just checks herself with her hands like, wait, I did.
Yeah, I mean, you look battered and bruised to hell. You look like you deserve a
We're
sauna
fine.
retreat.
He needs it the most. She'll just shoot a card and just know.
He's a crybaby. It's fine. Just give us our payment.
Card just kind of looks at you like, really, I didn't take the most damage. I just need a.
Is he
snack
still
or two."
pale?
He's still a little bit pale. He's getting more color to his face because 2 life transference.
She'll cup his cheeks.
Mm,
You are not fine.
goes unconscious.
fine. He takes 1 point of damage. He goes unconscious.
It's part of the job. Everybody's aware that they can be hurt anytime.
Of course,
Done.
of course.
Do I know the best way to get color to come to his cheeks?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
sir.
to make him blush. Yeah.
Kissing he doesn't react anymore.
Slap his ass.
I'm asking Dawn. Wait, I just had the most perfect idea.
You have ideas.
Flick his right testicle.
I think Dawn
That's-
winced a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Just the right one.
No.
Only the right testicle.
I'm
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone! I'm gonna have to roll this real quick. She's just testing something. Nope.
Oh,
she
so wait,
didn't
we're
try
in
it.
the sewers. Who smells like shit here?
None of you.
It was dry.
Oh.
Magic
Oh, wow.
sewers, man.
You have
Excellent, I'll pick 'em up.
you had a faint smell like as you were after you'd gone through the area where the arcanophages had been feasting, but as soon as you've been running through the rune tunnels, the smell was drawn off you, as was any of the excrement.
Oh, nice.
But did we have to step in it?
Nope.
Oh, Dawn.
I wanted to test how to walk on diarrhea like Jesus, because the ring of water walk.
God damn it. Dawn,
No. Yes.
how does he react if I say just accept it? Just trust me and accept this.
Accept what?
Just put your faith in me for once
I'm.
and accept this.
Now I'm nervous and anxious.
I will not harm you at
Oh,
all.
just do it, card. Come on.
All right.
She dips him and kisses him. And then rights him back up.
Okay. All right. Let me roll some damage here.
Psychic damage.
What, did he crack his back?
She knows not
No,
to dip him so his head hits it.
No, it's the fact that the blood hit his feet and then was shot back up to his head.
Oh.
Now he actually has 1 HP. I rolled
What did
one
he
below,
do, Dan?
knocking him out.
Oh my
What
god!
did he do, Dan?
Basically,
Y'all
it would have almost
kissed
blacked
your
him
husband. Y'all almost kissed your almost husband so hard that he just fainted.
I appreciate the public displays of affection, but I'm pretty sure
Oh no,
you're
it
not
wants
here.
to bring color to your cheeks.
Car just like looking at you, just like, I think I'm dying.
It's there. It's there now.
The color's there, but it was needed elsewhere.
Like his heart.
Look,
I have an 8 intelligence.
you are. All right. How much did I put on my flyer out there?
Let me see. I'll look at the flyer.
You have the notes on that?
Oh.
Levels. I hate this so
Did you
much.
really just?
I'm ignoring it.
Education.
Give me 1 second
Give me a moment.
yeah.
Oh god. Mm. Oh, wait, getting
Also-
circulation back in other places is very simple. What the fuck am I saying? I'll just massage the area that it needs.
Also, clarify that one thing in general chat, by the way, Guru and what team comp, when you get chance. Above my story.
The time thing?
Yeah.
That's what I was figuring for the time.
Say what?
Which one? There was 2 of them.
The
Does Butters have a little static going on or something?
not that I'm hearing.
Huh? Am I static?
Okay, now
the
yes.
Okay, good. Well, not good, but I'm just making sure that I'm not.
You're not
Like, how
crazy.
bad is the static?
Not too bad.
It's not too bad.
It's because I switched my computer because my phone was being weird.
Okay, now it's a little bad because it's cutting you in and out ever so slightly.
That's great.
It's weird. I don't know what the hell it is. It's fine. It's not like you're cutting in and out to where we can't understand you. It's like your volume is going up and down.
Well,
Also, by the way, just getting the fucking circulation massage actually worked.
A little bit.
where you stroke,
Wait, what did you just say first?
where circulation are you circling? Or stroking?
Primarily his chest, if that's where it needs to go.
Shame.
I swear to God, I just heard him say shame.
Lasha, you found it?
I'm sorry, I have a lot of nerves, man.
I know.
If you... hold on.
Oh God! I didn't know it was a video. I thought it was a picture. I'm sorry.
You're fine?
My phone just exploded with noise in front of my mic.
Oh, I didn't hear a thing. Thankfully. That being said, for your services, suppose you guys will want to be compensated properly for the job well done. Am I right?
Please and thank you.
Without you guys clearing that out, we'd have no way to keep clearing out this area. Reaches behind and he pulls out a bag, and it seems to be a very light bag, and he tosses it to Elisha. That should cover quite a bit.
Will open the bag.
Platinum.
Ooh. How much?
75 platinum pieces.
Wow.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Like I said, you get yourself something nice.
Elisha, we should go shopping.
Uh-oh.
Right.
I have no part in this.
Is there a magic shop in town?
That depends what kind of magic shops you're looking for. There's
We get 100. We get 150 platinum each.
Hold on.
Wait.
Sell what?
Something to assist in our work.
In your line of work. Well, tell you what. Here, he takes the quest, and he takes the seal and he just stamps it and hands it back. There's a seal of wax that he indents into. One second here.
Here you said we get 150 platinum each.
That's not.
I missed 150 gold. 150 gold. 150 gold. My bad.
Okay, but
Yeah,
that's 15 platinum.
15 platinum.
Yeah, I know. My head is trying to fucking do the
stuff.
It's just 75 gold divided
okay.
by 5. You're fine. You're fine. 15 platinum.
15. My bad.
You're fine.
I heard for some reason.
You're doing fine.
My brain is fucking dead.
I've done that before. He, as I said before, he puts a wax seal on it and he offers it back to Cheshire. If you go to a magic shop and ask for specific things of adventuring nature, they'll only let you into the back room if you have a seal like this. So this will show that you've actually done stuff showing that you actually have done mercenary work for the city. It'll
You mind if we get one of each?
Are you going to different shops?
No, but typically we spread out when we're in the city, and if one of us has it,
I'll just go to the magic shop first. It's the most important thing.
because I'm tired and I want to rest.
Then rest first and go shopping later. Simple as that.
Yeah.
If you're needing a place of recommendation, there's a place a little bit more towards the center ring. Not too far away from here, actually. Just go up the road, hang a left.
What is that slurping noise?
What is that slurping noise?
But yeah, make sure to put platinum on the cheek, guys. Just so you know. before we get hit with the hand.
There's a place called the Star Picker. Little hoity-toity little place of a wizard reaching up to grab the stars and whatnot. What is that squishy noise?
Yeah, seriously.
Not me.
Whoever sucking
Chris
dick,
asleep
wait for
again.
it.
No,
Nope.
Chris is awake.
I'm not.
That was weird.
That was weird. I don't know what the fuck. I'm
I
scared.
can hear it, so I don't think it's me.
I could hear.
It's not me.
Moving forward. The Star Picker will have most of the odds and ends and needs and such. Chris, I think it's you.
Are you?
There's
Is anyone
no way.
eating?
There's
I-
no sound going on around me.
I'm seeing your thing popping up with light when the crunching sound's coming through. It was either you or Mad. I saw both of yours lighting up.
I'm holding my breath.
Bad. I don't think you can hold your breath for as long as it's gonna take for it to show up.
Yeah, it's gonna just show up whenever, apparently. Yep, there it is. It's you.
I muted it that
No, no,
though.
no. I saw Chris's light up for that.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Well, it might have been the fact that I just moved my mic.
It might have been
That
that.
might be what it is.
That'll do it sometimes.
Whatever.
No, you're fine. It's just we were just trying to figure out what it was. It's just you.
No,
moving
it's
your mic.
fine. It's my fault. That's fine. Whatever.
No, you're fine, man. It was just we were just wanting to make sure that it wasn't like that something wasn't like being unplugged on your end or something like that. We wanted to make sure you could hear us. Moving forward, Star Picker will have most of what you'll need. Front room, it's got your basic potion selling sort of stuff. It's got a few common items that most kids can play with, but it takes some living wage earning to actually get a chance to use any of it. Yeah, if you're working an honest job, not adventuring folks like yourself, you're usually earning at minimum around gold a week, and then if you're earning more versus other people, you might be able to earn. Are you all right, man?
Holy crap!
Did you swallow some spit down the wrong pipe?
I actually had a drink go down the wrong end. Is what happened.
Yeah, no, I've had that happen before. He takes out a bottle of whiskey, just.
Where the fuck did the whiskey come?
What? I had the whiskey here for when you guys came back, or when whoever took care of it came back, because we can send people there to fix it now. Corks it and puts it back behind him.
Behind?
Yeah, on his desk.
Oh.
Just one swig. Can't get inebriated at work.
I'm sitting there like, did he just put it away in some fucking hammer space? Where the fuck did it go?
On his desk.
Okay.
As I reached behind him onto his desk, pulled out the bottle of whiskey. I may have not said on his desk. That may have been my bad.
You said he pulled it out.
Yeah. He pulled
That was it.
Fair enough. Like I said, if you're looking for something a little more kind of motions to all of you, up your alley in terms of speed, there's the back room for types like yourself. It's not illegal or nothing like that. It's just they don't want it being able to be where pickpockets or sticky fingers can get their mitts on them. Got a few protection wards too, so try not to cast any spells in there without permission. Only spell that's permitted is Identify, for last I heard.
And this is a shop.
Yeah, like I said,
In the
up
magic
street.
district, you said?
There's not really. The whole place is basically a magic district.
I was gonna say.
At this point, she's just leaning on Karg and her eyes are closed.
He scratches her back.
This bitch is about to sleep.
Gives her a faint, little smack. We can get going and poke into there real quick, and then we'll or unless you want to rest first. Everyone?
We can just go do this, then we can just do nothing for the rest of the night. So I'd say let's do this first.
Yeah,
Fine.
All right.
I agree.
We can blow. You can blow money with Thalasha later. Come on, magic
Very
first.
me.
What?
Very me.
He fireman style carries you.
This is fine.
She's just like, I'm okay with this. So,
She twists and moves,
mm,
so she's laying across the basically like how your cat would lay across your shoulders, essentially.
I imagined that would be how you would eventually end up doing that.
Because there's no way in hell that her stomach's gonna be resting on his shoulder while he's in armor.
Oh no.
And question from Ad. When
Yes.
you say paying attention, do you mean she's just bored, or do you mean she's excited?
Wasn't me that was paying attention.
That
I
was
didn't
me.
have problems with it.
He's
I thought it was Ellie. I was like, oh.
no. The
'cause-
guy was long-winded, so she was starting to veer.
God, I thought that was mad because I was like the only way I saw it being mad is if she was excited that she was
At the
about to
magic
just
shop.
load up. Yeah,
Hmm?
load up on spell slots. Once again, bring back up the Kanye.
Interestingly enough, after that fight, Lash is not really thinking about spell slots.
It
That's
happens.
weird.
Wait,
It's
say again?
weird.
She's not really thinking about spells.
What the fuck?
To be fair, she did just have to go up against creatures that were eating her spells, so.
You know what? Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
I might.
The
be
thing
curious
is,
to
her
what-
AC is already dumb,
Yeah.
regardless.
Oh yeah.
So it's like now that AC it can't be held with AC. It would have to be something else.
Ellie's just laying across his fucking shoulders. She's half asleep. She doesn't care about magic that much.
Alright, yep, you're being carted around. And.
Do-
Do I see anything while I'm being carted around?
I suppose I'll ask like if there's any combat oriented stuff I could look at.
But that's why I said we're going to the magic shop.
Right.
I'm asking if we walk past anything like outdoors tall
Oh, my bad.
on our way there.
You're fine. With your passive perception, there's a few places that make you kind of go, ooh, and be like, I want, and then he's still walking with you, and you're like, ugh.
Is there at least one place that sells bunnies?
Make a perception.
We do not need to take a bunny with us.
She's not one to buy the bunny.
At the moment,
Treasure is the Molly Buck of the group in that way. Just like we do not need to buy fucking animals. They'll just or live miserable lives like that.
Yeah, no
weasel.
kidding.
Oh, that poor weasel. Oh, that poor weasel. With a 14 perception, at the moment you don't see any bunnies. Not yet.
Ah,
Not here.
no bun.
Maybe later.
She slumps on his head.
Kind of just reaches up and just pats her head. You alright?
No bunnies. Nothing interesting.
Of course not.
Put me in front of a place with magic weapons, and sure, fine, I'll go. Ooh, but other than that,
Coming up to the star picker, it looks about as you expected. There's a sign with the person reaching up towards a star with like 4 other stars around him. Pretty standard. Pretty much what you were expecting to see. And as you enter, you expect like a little ding-ding-ding. It does not make that noise. When you open the door, it makes like this toot.
what the fuck?
It's a train whistle.
Just a whistle.
It's like when you walk into a shop and it makes like a bell tone noise.
Something like that. Like doo doo. Only with a longer note instead.
Ellie, God, poor Card. Just like in an attempt to sit up, ends up shoving Card's head forward.
Ow!
Because that freaks her out.
Alright, I'll let you down. This just lets her down. Ow, my neck.
Sorry, what was that?
That was the bell, I think. You see this this wizardly looking folk poke their head out, just like, oh, hold on a second, I'll be right there.
What the? What did you take?
And you hear as you
What is
see
happening?
one of those golems move around the corner.
Ooh!
Its chest cavity has been hollowed out, and you see this, well, halfling, half a halfling, inside of its chest being carted around. Lower half missing.
Would I be
Please
smart
tell
enough
me
to
it's
know
been
that he
halved.
is?
Please tell me it's been halved.
It's been
So it's a
he is-
quarterling.
Is this a quarterling?
He is a. You could say he is a quarterling.
Would I be smart enough to know that he's just wearing a suit?
Okay. From what you can see, he's riding in. He's basically being carted around by this mech, and he makes motions with his hands, and the suit, it takes a momentary pause between his motion and the machines. They're like, "Welcome to the pick and Oh, there. Looks down at it. Just kind of scratches the back of his neck. That's usually the first person. Yeah. Well, the funny thing about war, sometimes you end up on the wrong end of a disintegration spell.
Wait, so is it his legs or his arms or both?
Legs.
Okay.
From the waist down, he was disintegrated.
Ooh.
How are you alive?
No PP.
I got lucky, I guess. Well, my legs are no function. My golem here was able to get me to a cleric to keep me from bleeding out, and I had to come back here and set up shop ever since.
She is walking circles around him.
You can't. He's behind the counter.
God damn it! She'll go behind the counter. She has to.
No going behind the counter. That's
Wait,
mine.
honestly,
I can come out to you. Back up. Come on. It's like touching the You can't just. Hold on a second. I need to. You see him reach over and pat something, just make looking at some glyphs. All right, I can come out now. Walks out from behind, just holds out his arms, and the armor also does it. There's a turnaround, so you don't have to move. But I imagine you're still moving around anyway, because you're you.
I mean, she's moved away from the counter.
Yeah, no, he moves around the counter so that he can walk out and is turning around in front of you so you can see.
Oh yeah, she's moving the opposite direction that he's turning. If that makes sense.
It makes sense. Well, what do you think? It's got
Oh,
a few.
so cool!
I made a few extra modifications to make sure that I was prepared. Tell you what, just for a little bit of fun, just throw a punch at me, just for fun. Just trust me on it.
hit him.
On. Strength check. You swing to hit him, and actually, let me check one thing real quick. Oh, I almost went right past it. You swing hard enough that you should be able to hit him, and as you're he's clearly exposed, and then all of a sudden you see this little like a bubble effect. All of a sudden, just drag your fist sharply to the left, just whoop.
Does it hurt?
Nope. I mean, having your arm kind of just shot off to the one side is kind of what the. Kind of pops your shoulder a little bit, but other than that, it does not hurt. You're like, what the.
Okay.
You don't fall over. No, you don't fall over. But you're definitely what in the world?
That looks useful.
Yeah, it's for me only at the moment.
That's fair.
You have lots of stories. They want magic items. I want to hear your stories. She's bouncing.
What kind of magic stuff you looking for? You seem like you're well equipped already.
I
have nothing, so.
In halfling, I'll say, apologies for how unbelievably rude my party or my comrade is being. We're here to take a look in the back, and he'll put down the letter.
He looks at it, he's like, and he speaks back in halfling. Worry not, my friend. It's been a while since I've had people excited to hear rather than just giving me sympathies and whatnot. It's a breath of fresh air. Your friend is well placed, and I hope she keeps that enthusiasm. It's hard to come by around these parts some days. But if you're looking for
It can
magic,
be a bit much if you ask me.
I get it. It's doses. He switches back to common. Well, if you're looking for magic items, someone pointed you in the right direction. Follow me. He makes a motion that the shield guardian just makes the motion with him and just makes that moves into the moves towards the back. Just
Do I recognize him?
Specifically, no.
Okay.
He motions you over, and as he does so, he reaches to the side and, using the shield guardian, pulls, and another section is opened to you. And as soon as you walk through, you can see there's a faint ripple as you're walking through, like going over all of you. And he kind of looks you all over. Well, no casting any funny spells in here. Once saw a person try and cast Fireball. Oof, that ain't gonna fly in my establishment. Let me tell you right now. I don't imagine you will. I just gotta warn people, because some people will be dumb as bricks.
I can't cast spells at all.
Excellent! That'll make you very handy around these parts.
I know too.
Hey, magic's magic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I can cast one. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Impressive. It's like, oh, okay. Now, here's the interesting question for y'all. What do you feel you're lacking?
More damage.
Damage. Hold on, I want you to type it out as well when you're saying it. Just like he can be aware to go through it one by one. So Paris is saying more damage. Utility, defense, and damage.
I said everything. I think that
Basically.
encompasses almost everything.
Or protection, missing Karg, missing it too. Oh, missing Karg is missing it too.
Cough.
Could you,
Karg is missing it too.
I'll point
yeah.
to some to Karg. All he needs is some speed. Because Karg doesn't need protection. The man's wearing heavy armor and a shield.
He's wearing medium armor and a shield.
He's wearing medium armor.
And he's still at a
Still
decent
a-
18 defense, yeah.
Yeah, he's still 18. The
You
man's
can reason with me all you want, but the character is not.
Obviously. Difference of opinion and such. What does Snow feel he needs?
Hold on, I'm thinking.
No worries. He just nods through all those, kind of rubs his chin. And how much y'all looking to try and spend? I don't want to be throwing items at you, making you feel like you're
200 gold with trade included.
200
And
gold with trade.
he will show gloves. He will pull out the pole, and he'll show his machete.
The old machete?
New machete.
Ooh, this. Ooh. Which gloves, by the way?
The magical ones he has. Because you said they were not tech. Yeah, Guru described them as gloves of ogre power, so that's what I wrote them down as.
Mm-hmm.
Sheriff's willing to part ways with anything,
He's
depending if it's good enough.
If it's good enough. He looks him over real quick, just give him a quick peek. He kind of looks at the gloves and he just kind of like actually does like a double check for it, like, wait a minute. Huh. I'm not gonna say a word on that, but ooh. Someone had a nasty
Also,
dislike of them.
With the hole, if you take the portable hole, you will also get a free bookcase, a free bookcase, chair, and dresser, or desk.
I prefer not to take your lounging area, if you will.
I have nowhere else to put it.
I understand.
Oh, yeah, I have that.
Could be a great bonfire. Oh, and this, and you'll hold out a ring, or just show a ring.
Just like flashes his hand. Ring while walking. Alright. You got interesting ideas. Interesting possibilities. I like you. You know what you need. me see. And I'm going to roll to see who he goes to first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll roll a d6.
Okay. You get a 6?
Elisha.
Oh.
Alright, so now you're saying you're looking at weaponry. What kind of weapon are you looking to balance yourself with?
A short sword, if you have any.
A short sword? Pretty lady like yourself? Fair enough.
She knows how to use.
I'm not saying she don't know how to use it, lass. I'm just saying that, if she has to use it, either someone's doing something wrong or someone got too close. Smacks the side of the golem. Alright, let's take a look here.
I feel like in the back of Ellie's head, she's just like, she's more violent than you think, dude.
To be fair, this guy is in a walking mech. How violent do you think he is?
Also, I don't think he's saying she's not violent.
Yeah,
he's saying they got too
if
close.
If you're using this sword, they've gotten too close. Which is very spot on, Guru.
Now,
oh, she's sitting here like, please get away from me.
Sadly, when it comes to various weaponry, there's not a whole lot that I can really say are going to be up your alley. If you're just looking for a standard magical short sword, like taps on part of the wall, and you see it just kind of shift, like it's like a rotating wall of weapons. Stops it after a moment. Here's a couple.
I'm
short
thinking
swords
like your Valentine's Day special a little bit.
A little bit. We got short swords, we got rapiers, we got battle axes, we got warhammers, we got mauls, we got great swords. They're all standard magic weapon enhanced, bonded to it to make sure that it ain't gonna, lose out on that special magic to it. Yeah, basically Ellie's just eyes sparkling. Just because this has just weapons. There's javelins, there's spears. Like I said, we got a lot of different variety of stuff. Just depends on what you're interested in, I guess. And how much you're willing to spend on it, of course.
What do I see, Guru? Like short sword? That's specifically the kind of weapon I.
Of course. Short sword wise, he's pretty much telling you that if you're going with just something fairly cheap, you're going to be going more in just like a +1 short sword range. There's different stylings of it, basically showing different either craftsmen or different ways that it was enchanted. Most of it appears to be halfling made, so he himself has put a lot of effort into it. You do see a few that are made like a lot stockier, made by dwarves. You see one that's got a lot of plant-like designs running across the back of it that's clearly gnomish. One is a sleek elvish design, more of the high elves, but it's elvish. And one that's just clearly just human. It's got a few different various techniques in it that gives it its own unique flair, but it's human made. Now, question is, are you looking for something like this, or are you looking for something a little more kind of wiggles his fingers?
I'd like a little more panache in my weapon, if that's all the same to you.
No, that's what I gotta ask. Like I said, we got plenty of these type of weapons, if you're looking for that.
I am.
Alright. Well, let's talk business now. So you're looking to get yourself some magic items, get yourself up to speed. How much are you willing to buy it for?
The same as my friend to start out with, including trade. Depending on what I see, I might be interested in spending more.
Of course.
Lasha! Out of character, Lasha. Remember, since you're a wizard and this guy might also be a wizard, you can also offer at all times for him to take a look at your spell book to take spells he doesn't have.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Giving you options.
Why do you think I said trade?
What are you offering?
I was thinking about offering crystal and the powder, but I'm gonna look at that to see how useful that might be first before I slinging it around.
Okay.
Let's see.
You still have a few items in here that I'm just kind of chuckling at.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We'll be doing. I'm trying to do this as fast as possible because
Yeah,
we'll be wrapping up
sorry.
after this. No worries. So going a little over. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I would be willing to show you my spell book. You do seem to be of the spellcasting type.
He says, "Can I go to the book?"
If you happen to see anything you're interested
Gonna make some motion, just like. Can I see it?
I will hand it over.
So you don't have those two. I definitely need to add that one. That is actually a good one to get.
Also, look at all the spells that I don't technically have, but in my book, but technically have on my person.
Right. Ooh.
Remember, if there are scrolls, even copying it down is a one-time use, I think.
It's not scrolls as far as I'm aware for some of these. Some of them, yes, but not all of them.
Alright.
What the? Rolling dice here?
I imagine you're going to want to stick around to get your book back, obviously.
I don't plan on leaving without it.
Might stab you for it if you try something.
I like her. She's got panache.
Panache! Her eyes go cross-eyed at that word!
Don't worry your sweet little head about it. Tell you what. I will offer you, if you're willing to give me, give me 12 hours with the book. I know that's a lot of time to be without it. I will offer you 600 gold credit to use towards your next purchases.
How late do you stay open?
If I'm not asleep, try and stay open as late as I can. We can be in
Drew,
touch.
what time of day is it?
Afternoon. Obviously, it'd be paying for some of it. You'll leave, you come back in the morning. I finish up, then I give back as soon as I'm done. Imagine that sounds fair.
Does.
Good. So, if you're looking to get yourself a few extra things, I'm not going to take your stuff. I can usually attempt to make my own. The sword right here, any of these standard +1 weaponries, magic weapons, 500 gold. I got a few other things you can look at if you're more interested in those, but for short swords,
how many platinum or how many gold are in a platinum? 10.
10.
What else do you have?
In terms of weaponry or
Weaponry.
Alright, we've got whips, we've got... I already said mauls. She likes those. You got a good eye on her.
No. And for this, she'll pull out her great axe. He likes to whip, though. She'll gesture to car because she keeps seeing that fucking door whip come up.
Like
Sure,
slow
he
looks
does,
her just
he
like,
does.
I'm a druid. Ah, you're a druid, is you? Sure you are.
Ellie's staring at Carr.
Does Karg actually think he's a druid? That'd be a funny dynamic.
Karg like looks around, just like, shit, I'm a cleric. No. Look, we had a long day, a big fight. It's all right.
Technically, to be fair, by the rules, as like not the rules, but as the druids are written, technically, almost every druid follows a god too, so it kind of works.
Mm.
Yep. He just,
I think you got knocked so hard in the head you forgot what you were.
Nah, I can promise you it wasn't that. Lay off him. He's doing his part.
No, I think I know what made him kind of go a little bit funny in the head.
Actually, tell you what.
Matt, she's about
I'm a
to
fighter.
Yes.
Roll me 3d20.
fighter. Just imagine she's just
Okay.
I just laughed at the I'm a fighter.
I mean, technically, he is. Yeah.
Ooh.
Because barbarian as a word, like that's a class that doesn't really make sense out of meta. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just say that you are. You
I'm a
you
fighter,
go into
you
go into a trance when you fight almost.
He's a berserker.
As he's like looking
Even
through,
then doesn't work.
Mad, you see him do a double take, and he looks like almost like hurt inside for a second. He's like, hold the fuck up. He has the shield guard and reach in, and he pulls out a gnomish made short sword. It looks good. The designs on it they're nothing spectacular. It's got a bit of a kind of a wind design to it. He turns it over and he kind of like flips it over, just like, son of a. Sorry,
It's a really short sword.
It's actually almost
a gnomish longsword.
Almost a gnomish longsword.
I was about to say, I'm like, if you say that you can shrink a longsword or a short sword to fit a fucking gnome, but you can't do that with a great sword, I was about to fuck your ass.
You can't use a longsword or a battle axe and such as weapons of gnomes and such like that. That is something you can do. But he like sets it down for a second. He's like inspecting it, like he just completely just like this one here is a client of mine.
Can I insight him?
Go ahead.
He looks very pained right now.
May I?
Your eyes are on the spinning wheel of weapons. Go ahead, insight check.
Spinning wheel of weapons.
Yeah, it is still slowly just spinning with weapons, just showing one after another.
Is there a fucking great axe?
There's a great axe. You're just watching him pleasantly, just like you're trying to calculate the time in your head. You're just like,
guys, let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Come on, come on.
Ah!
Nah, it's not much better.
Snow, you're able to get at most from him that this weapon he wants to
he's getting better. It's getting better.
He wants to be away with this weapon.
He wants to be away.
Guru, don't give me anything. Cheshire actually doesn't give a shit. I just want to see if I roll a natural.
Of course. I wasn't saying
Karg,
you know anything, but sure.
Please, let it roll higher. I want to see if it's
Nat 20.
He
even.
Karg kind of steps forward and kind of leans next to Elisha. You want a short sword that's magical, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can. If you want that taken off your hands, we can. Is that It doesn't look like it's the best, but I mean, it looks like it's still great craftsmanship. We can still offer you a pretty cool
I can
piece
buff
for
out
that.
any issues if there is one.
And and that way you don't have to worry about selling and repolishing or anything. The guy kind of like looks it over for a second. What's your offer?
God damn it, fucking Eustace! What's your offer?
150. 250.
200.
Why did you go lower?
You're not
Actually-
that dumb, Paris.
That was out of character.
Paris, that's like 6. 8 is hillbilly, even they know not to haggle upwards.
He said 250.
Yeah.
I thought he said 150. Oh.
No.
he
Karg
said
said
250.
150, and then he said, nah, 250.
I thought Paris pulled a grog. I'm like, she's not that
No.
I'm
dumb.
not Patrick.
No.
But then I was like, 250 is a fair offer for a magical weapon.
Mm,
225, and you keep shopping.
there you go. That's the best I can do.
He slides over a +1 short sword to Elisha. So mark off 225 from your current credit.
Your
Wait,
credits.
hold on. Why is everyone speaking for me?
I don't know.
If you wish for it, otherwise Karg will be buying this for you. He will pay for this for you. Do you wish for him to pay for this for you?
With his
I
credit?
hold up my hand.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Karg, I appreciate the effort, but I already have a deal with it.
And I'm willing to sell this sword to you for 225.
However, I am interested in why you paused when you looked at that sword.
Let's just say that the client that I got it from found himself in some bad business deal, and something about those
A
who he is
cursed
working
weapon?
with. Oh, it's not a cursed weapon. I mean, unless you count Genasi
Insight check!
as being a cursed people now, which I can promise you, no Genasi I've met have been cursed so far. He is telling the truth. It is not cursed.
Right.
So he's identified it. He's gone over his paces. Not cursed. Unless you count Genasi as being cursed, in which case
Why
Genasi
are they
used it
cursed?
for a bit before he pawned it off, and with all that's been happening with Genasi and whatnot, people tend to not want to favor that kind of weapon touched by a elemental. Bleh.
Why is it bad that it was touched by an element?
Bad luck.
How?
I don't believe in luck, but some people, they're superstitious.
So, I'll ask later.
Sure, sure. And you, ma'am? Are you superstitious?
Oh, I certainly believe that luck has something to do with everything that we do.
Guru, as you said that, I just imagined this small quarterling as Stevie Wonder. Sorry, go.
Very superstitious. I'm sorry.
But I am willing to put my own luck again. How much do you want for it?
They haggle me down to 225.
I will use 225 of my credit to get the sword.
Cool. You have a +1 short sword. Alright. Is that all you were looking to get, or are you looking to get something more?
Out of character, I just want to make sure he grabbed this off the +1 short shelf.
Yes, +1.
Okay. Did he say he had any other?
Yes, those ones that he ranged around 500 gold.
I would like to look at those ones. I thought that this was different.
That was
kind
one of the
weapon.
only 3. The other 2 were both ranged at 500. Karg was able to knock this one down to 225.
But they're all +1.
Yes.
Okay. I will look around the shop. I don't really know what else I need, but I'll take a gander around.
Mhm.
I'll have a lot of credit.
Of course. While you're doing
But,
that,
yeah,
still,
yeah.
Yes.
you're looking for something to be tougher, or you're looking for something more for, well,
What do you have in terms of making me harder to hit?
well, if you're looking for something simple, we got various armors and such that can help.
Other than braces, I won't take armor.
What about cloaks?
Okay, I might.
There we go. I have something for you. He moves over and he has a rack of cloaks that begins spinning around. Very nice looking cloaks, ranging from ones that are kind of a green color, others that kind of almost look like they're some kind of aquatic creature. And eventually he has his hand hold up and kind of stop on this embroidered blue cloak. This here will help protect you. It'll give you more dodginess and more than just people trying to hit you. Other people trying to cast their heebie-jeebies on you and be more dodgy at as well.
Out of character, this is a protection.
Cloak of protection, yes.
A +1, I assume.
It's a +1 to AC and saving throws while you wear
Right.
this cloak.
What do you have in terms of like toughness? Just curious.
Not too much yet. We haven't been getting much stone. You'd have to go south to Dervok to get anything like that. They're the ones
Fair
who
enough.
actually make stuff like that. They have the crystals to make for things like paraffits and whatnot, or periaps. I never know how to pronounce that, Jim.
Don't I have a dwarven book? Don't I have a dwarven book on Dervok or something?
I believe so.
Huh.
That being said, for the cloak, sold to you for 300.
Do you have any daggers?
Kind of like squints at you, just like, we got daggers.
Mind if I take a quick look?
Sure. Most of them are going to be similar to when I sold to motions to Elisha. Nothing really too much specialer than that.
Okay. Alright then, yeah, I would like that, that cloak of protection. That would be very nice.
Okay. 300 gold.
Anyone want to barter for me, or me in the dust?
I don't know if it'll work twice.
Can't hurt to try.
275?
How about I let you get shorten the price, and I'll let you get one recipe out of this book, and I'll hold up the
Halfling cookbook.
Make a persuasion check.
Go on, buddies!
Go persuasion. 9. Nope. If it was intimidation, it would have been higher. So
Oh my god, you succeeded, didn't you?
How much were you looking to knock off it?
just a price. He didn't give a specific one.
Okay.
Said
How
knock
much?
the price off of.
40 gold.
He looks at Lasha like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Eyes.
To knock
Just-
off 40 gold.
Well, it's like it's the most "Are you fucking kidding me?" eyes as Cheshire could get. Like,
It's
so it's
a
just like
flat
slowly
eyes of
opens
just
eyelids.
I have
Yeah,
a
flat
flat
eyelids, but eyelids-
expression, and this is a flatter expression than my flat expression.
Explosion.
Exactly.
Explosion.
My tongue is going everywhere, guys. I'm sorry.
Cheshire's face goes even more flat. You didn't know it was possible.
His eyebrows are slightly, by like a centimeter raised.
Hmm. Listen,
10.
$230.
What?
I'll drop
Now,
it
we
down
got-
to 230 with that recipe.
What was it?
It was 300.
350.
That's
Yeah,
lower than what I said.
Yeah, I'm lowering it down by the price she threw out. It was reasonable.
Layla price.
I appreciate. Now
Too
we
soon.
had the 75 platinum, right? We never got around to splitting that up.
It's 15.
No, we did.
Yes,
we each got
did.
15.
Say that again.
We each got 15, so that's 150 gold.
All right, I can just afford that.
Excellent.
So I'll hand over 230.
Now, may I recommend you one of the recipes? There's this
Please.
real nice, like, bread bowl
Oh,
that half people make. You know, turn to the page. Shisha's read this book 3 times over.
he like leans over to like, get out of town. Really, like bread bowl. Oh man, dude, you just rip out the center and he quickly like he has like
Just
the
go to town.
shield guardian pulls out a paper just quickly writes it down.
From what I understand, this book was also made by, like, a mom and, like, pop joint, you know?
Ah, of course. That means they've got to have some of the the better foods to get. The ones you actually want to eat.
Out of character, I believe this is the truest D&D soul food there is.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. This is halfling homestead food. This is the gimme food.
This is peak comfort food.
Feed me.
This is Shire food right here.
Yes,
Mhm.
this is what you get for first, second, and third breakfast.
Yep. Maybe even 11sies.
If you're lucky.
11s.
I've tried convincing a DM to let that be actual how halflings eat in D&D, and they said no, and I was
A halfling subrace, just hobbits.
just like this. I just like the idea of that's how actual hobbit, or halflings eat in D&D. It's the same.
They just have
Because they-
stupidly high metabolism, so they're
Exactly.
Eating.
Mm-hmm.
And they just fart their little happy asses off from all the protein they eat.
Oh my god.
All right, so you're.
They eat a lot of
looking
meat
for-
pies. You gotta understand.
Paris is just looking for damage.
Damage. Damage your protection.
Are you wearing armor at the moment?
Yeah.
Right.
She never
discard-
took. She,
discard.
yeah, she never took it off.
Except when lightning struck.
No. I mean, since he bought her new scale mail.
You look like a lass who could use a bit of classiness to her appearance. He moves forward and sitting in front of you, he's like, "Now listen, don't judge a book by its cover. It ain't gonna be flashy, it ain't gonna be shiny, but it's gonna be quite shiny and brand new. So ignore what I just said. It is gonna be shiny." And he has the guardian just tap tap, and there's a flip of a panel, and you see a series of rings. This one right here is the one I think you'll like actually most of all. I have a few others that are a bit. How can I put this? They're more expensive to make because they actually require gemstones, but this one here I was able to get cheap. It's it looks like it's made of some kind of brass with a silver, almost like a riverbank running through it. That looks almost like there should be like steam running off of it. Here, feel it. Offers it to you.
She'll take it.
It feels somewhat warm to the touch.
What does it do?
Makes it so when you're in places that are cold, you give it the middle finger and keep walking. Don't have to worry about layering up or nothing. And if some creatures think that they can freeze your bones, you punch them in the face and walk it off.
This is a fucking ring of cold resistance, isn't it?
Ring of warmth.
You feel all nice and warm inside.
So if it's Wing of Warmth, but also it's like, isn't that like if you're in a high mountaintops, like cold just doesn't bother?
Temperatures as low as minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Are we heading towards a cold area?
It doesn't matter if you're headed towards a cold area right now. Winter comes eventually. Winter comes for all of us.
I know, but I like to prep. Winter's coming.
I mean, if you're heading to the north, you're eventually going to hit more of the hot zones than the cold zones. If you're heading south, yeah, you're going to eventually hit cold zones. And your destination of the Emerald Towers is slightly to the south.
So we're gonna be in cold weather soon.
It's colder than where you are now.
But it's cold enough.
Wait, didn't the streams the game
Yeah,
start
it started in
winter?
spring.
Oh, it started.
It started in spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just because it's spring doesn't mean it can't be cold.
Oh yeah. It's like it was supposed to be spring and it was cold this year. It's been cold.
Okay, so I probably won't have much use for this soon.
It's 200 gold. And hey, even if you're not needing it immediately, it also, as I mentioned, if something tries to harm you with the cold, punch it in the face. It gives you resistance to cold damage as well.
You said 200?
200.
Foreshadow.
This That's the ring he had available.
It's the only ring he had available.
He had another ring, but that was a ring that looked more like waves on the water. One that looked similar to the one that Cheshire actually flashed him.
Oh. What do you have weapons for? I make a decision on which one.
Similar to ones your friend had.
Yeah, I'll take the ring.
Alright. 200 gold is paid up.
Yay.
Now you're the same. You have the same extra damage resistance as Cheshire.
Both now resistance to cold damage.
I chose fire. I mean, I chose cold instead of fire.
Yep. And that means the only person left to get something is Karg. And
Cough.
Cough. I'm guessing
Did
weapons.
Cheshire get anything?
Cheshire.
No,
Oh,
that's
Cheshire.
why I said cough.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I thought I went over you. You've been voicing things. I apologize. We'll do you next. What do you feel like you want most of all? Amongst the things you mentioned, of course. Something fun, something zany, something actually useful, obviously.
Oh, you're talking to me? I thought you were talking about
No, I'm
Clark.
talking to you.
Well,
Karg's just like
I'm
steaming
looking
in
for
the
something to just enhance myself in general. Do you have anything particular for, lean into the gut of the thing and whisper something to him?
Mm-hmm. Simian whispers.
I DM'd you it.
Who DM'd me?
I can't do it. I'm not it currently, but I plan on it soon enough.
You're planning on that? Really?
Don't look the type, do I?
No. The type never is the look. Happen to know what you're going into, or just seeing how the playing field evens out?
Seeing how the playing field evens out sounds about right. Seeing where the winds take me and all that,
I get what you mean. That kind of mindset. Part of me wants to offer you a shield. I see no shield on you.
Not a fan.
I didn't figure as much.
I don't
but
wear
figured I'd
armor
offer.
either.
Don't wear armor.
Looks down to his jacket and pants.
If you can get by with what you got on you, more power to you.
My skin is rather rough, so it does the trick by itself.
Tell you what, there's not a whole lot that I've currently got that would actually work well with what you're asking for. Not at least.
Got anything flashier than this? Hold up the sword.
Weapon-wise?
It's not probably what you think.
What do you mean?
He'll hold it up, turn to mist, teleport 30 feet away.
Well, that's a trick. Takes a while to recharge.
Dawn. Or
Ah,
dusk, technically.
I get you. I was gonna offer you a brooch. Wasn't sure if it would fit your aesthetic. You could probably keep it just strapped to your belt underneath the jacket. No one even know it's there. But if you're looking for a weapon, I might have something. I'm guessing you want to keep the same type of aesthetic.
I'm down for anything.
Down for anything. Ugh. Well, mirror, mirror on the wall, grabs it and just like spins it hard. He just goes.
I'm not too picky of a person.
I getcha. So you're not needing movement, is what you're saying. You need something with that oomph, eh?
Movement? What do you mean by movement?
Flashing from one place to another.
This certainly is helpful, so I might decline the offer depending, because teleportation is very useful.
Oh yeah,
to say the
flashing
least.
in and out of existence.
Even though I can do it myself, it's good to have a second
Of
Bump
course,
of it.
just in case, mid-battle, you need to get out of there. I get what you mean. He stops at any and just reaches in. It's a very worn looking short sword. Looks to be
Short.
not short sword, a long sword. My apologies. It is a long
All
sword.
right.
It's got a design to it that at first it looks like it's got a bit of like rust on it, but when you see him like brush his hands across it, you see that it's forged to look that way. It's an aesthetic design choice.
He's had a rusty sword before. They used it for the first part of the campaign, so
Yep.
so far he's okay.
Yep. This one is aesthetic, and he kind of like holds it out. There's no handle guard. Just kind
Oh,
of
it's fucking like Yasha's.
essentially kind of like that. Yeah.
Wait, have you seen Yasha's new sword?
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
He kind of
It's-
turns it over in his hands for
So
a
it's
second.
just blade.
It's just handle and blade.
Oh, it's just handle too. Okay.
Yeah.
When
just
you said
pommel-
no handle guard, I immediately thought no handle at all.
No. It is. There's a
Yeah.
handle guard. Yes, there's a guard and blade.
Okay.
Think more like
Wait, is it just
machete.
like the red of Kylo's? Oh, I thought I was saying it was just the red of Kylo Ren's blade is kind of how it looked. I was
No,
confused.
no,
Okay.
no.
Machete more. Okay.
It's more of
Wait,
machete.
okay. Wait, so I'm getting another machete? All right. Okay.
Yeah, he like turns it over in his hands slowly, kind of slow. Like you see his eyes like pan up to look at you slowly, just like. I imagine you're not too familiar with Forfill, is you?
With what you could have for me?
Forfill. It's on the other
Name
side.
doesn't ring a bell.
It's on the other side of the continent. It's got some of the worst pirates in the sea if you're trading.
Guru, could you spell that out
Okay.
for me, please?
Mad, the expert note taker said, "Give me a second."
I'm trying.
You're doing your best and you're succeeding.
Forfeit.
Still.
Wait, guys, that's foreshadowing too. 1 second.
Is he gonna spam foreshadowing?
Nope.
Not spam. Just put it.
Foreshadowing. There's been well, I wouldn't say there's been any increase or anything like that, which is good. But over a year ago, when before the peace began to settle on the land, I found myself crossing blades with no good, low-life scum. They say
I know the time.
of course, I imagine you would. They say, he reaches up with his personal hand and kind of flicks the edge of the blade, and like it makes like a tung, and like it immediately just mutes the sound after he flicks it. Like there's no like, it's just. Say they forged it on the ship. They had a necromancer on board.
Oh.
Say he gave it a personal polish, made all the enchantments and such, and then son of a bitch stabbed him through. Poor bastard never saw it coming.
So what's it do?
Well, rumor has it that it's stronger than your average sword, +1.
Alright.
And when
Damn.
you find that sweet spot on someone, carve them deep.
It's a sort of
That-
wounding it.
That energy that the necromancer put into this weapon fires out. When you crit, you deal an extra D8 necrotic damage.
Isn't that a sort of wounding?
It's not a sword of wounding.
It's like a worse sort of wounding, I thought.
A
Oh,
worse
all
sword
right.
of wounding. It's kind of. But
Yeah.
basically, just when you crit, you deal an extra 1d8 necrotic damage. Flat. Well, not flat, but you know what I mean.
How much you pricing that at?
It's a bit of an older relic. If you're looking to trade the sword, I can knock the price down to 210 gold.
Alright.
Just because I think this sword might be a mite bit more expensive than yours. No offense meant.
It's fine. I found it in a pile of garbage.
I believe it. But it's got a good edge to it. That's what counts when you're out there. This one may not be a clean edge, but it's a good one.
Is it serrated?
There is a faint serration towards the top.
Shit.
And towards like where the guard is. Like it is more obvious towards the guard.
This thing fucking means business. Alright,
This thing is meant to hurt. It's meant to make sure that when people are meant to go down, they stay down.
fair enough.
Did you say 275?
She said 210.
210.
210 and the sword.
And my current sword.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, any other weapon that is as beautiful as that one you
As
got?
beautiful
Or
as
is
this
that your
one
only trick?
that you'd be interested in? Probably not. I mean, most of them would
What
be
you
more
mean?
expensive. There is
What
this
you mean
one.
by
He reaches back and he grabs one of the swords and he pulls it out. You see, as he pulls it out, there's a slight of frost that just kind of gets pulled out, and he kind of just flips it over and whips it into his hand. Just kind of traces his hands, and you just see ice crystals formed across it as he just kind of like slowly just across the blade. It's just a golden edge across the back. He's just like, yeah.
what kind of sword? How's it look like physically? Is the
Physically, this one has the guard with a. Its guard is faint. It's not needing much guard to it, as it kind of curves up towards the blade just slightly. With the blade
it's
being.
fucking katana?
It's not a katana. No,
Okay.
It's more like a kurakiri. It's kind of like the inward slope. Kind of like
How do you
that.
spell? How do you spell that?
K-U-K-R-I. Yes. Or it's got like an inward slope at the
Dude,
near the handle.
I look up kukri, and the first thing that fucking comes up is machete. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's a form of it, but it's a different
is.
style.
Cheshire is
These are
like
long
only
swords.
finding machetes. I find it funny.
It's a long sword. It's a type of long sword. Because you can see that this does have a two-handed feature to it. It is a hand and a half guard. It's not just one-handed.
And what does it do?
Every hit that you hit someone with, you can bring down the rain of the northern thunders down on them. Well, more like the frigid winds, if you will. They say that they were able to harvest ice trolls to forge it. And if you're within non-magical fire, you can just snuff it out.
Any chance this thing from Hellson?
Nah, Hellison's too hot for that.
Some parts of Hellson are freezing. Fuck.
Yeah, you gotta go deep underground for that. Or, more to the Forfill side of things. That's where you can get some of the good ice. Actually, come to think of it, there's actually some good troll farming up there. Anyway, for this thing, oof, I don't think it's in your price range.
How much? Counting the sword, minus it.
Counting the sword minus. If we removed the price of the sword from it, be right in the range of about 5,100 gold.
So, sword. How about this? Sword, hole, ring, and I'll give you the entire book of recipes. How much did that bring it to?
For the sword, ring, whole book. That's good.
Whole book of recipes, and the one I gave you ain't even the best one in this thing. Trust me.
I'm aware. Bread bowls are just bread and butter. That's a whole.
You don't want to get into the intricate meat pies this thing got in it. Have your mouth salivating for a week.
Roll another persuasion check.
Cheshire about to nat 20 and get this for like 100 gold.
What,
Another
9,
nine.
not great still. Yeah, another
Oh
9,
my
not
god,
great.
it's the same thing!
I've got plenty of meat pie recipes.
That's why my home
myself.
dice. That's why I love my home dice. They don't lie to me like.
Including all that, I'd still only be able to bring it down to about 4,000 gold. That's still knocking off a big chunk, but
It is.
I don't imagine you have that just sitting
What's it
in your
even
pocket.
do?
Basically, on hit, every hit you make deals an additional 1d8 cold damage. Every hit.
That's it. That's it.
Yep.
Oh fuck! I don't want to say I don't even want this thing, but it's not as interesting as I thought it was.
Oh, it's got history to it, and it's got, usefulness, but apparently for some reason, it's probably just because of the fact that, put it on a fighter and that's 2d8 damage per hit. Yeah, it can get stupid.
Cheshire goes to 3d8, but yeah, he goes.
Yeah.
Man, it's you're pricing this thing mighty high. What's the reason behind that?
Difficulty in getting the trolls to cooperate with dying.
You
Most people
killed a troll
don't.
before, I think, or at least a bunch of giants.
I imagine you probably did, but it's ice trolls in particular. Do you know how many people actually want to go towards the frigid lands between Helsin and Forfil? Not many people. They tend to want to avoid the cold.
As a final question, you got anything defensive that I could use since I don't use shields? I don't know what you have here.
I've been meaning to work on making something to up someone's defense and such like that. I need to talk to a friend about it because I don't have the right spells to be able to make sure the enchantment's right. It's the only issue. If you check back in maybe 2 months, maybe 3 if I'm able to get a hold of them. Might have something for you, but it's gonna run you pricey.
Alright, so that 2 thing for 210. How about let's go back to that one because I actually like that one a little bit better. It's more interesting because it helps me hit a little bit better if I understand. So I'll give you 2 whole new recipes, knock it down to 150.
Make another persuasion check.
Switching to my fucking home dice for this
Mm-hmm.
because I refuse to roll another fucking 9.
9.
What the? That will be a 15. I rolled a 12.
You said these meat pies are pretty damn good.
One of them's got 6 whole different meats in it, not counting seasoning.
You better add that one in there, and I'll bring it down to 160.
Deal.
Reaches over and he shakes your hand.
I'll give him 15 platinum and 10 gold.
He takes it. He takes the sword, takes the book and writes down those 2 recipes, and you got yourself a sword of dark water.
And the recipes I give him is the meat pie. Then on top, because I've given him an entree, I gave him a meal. I'm gonna give him a dessert.
You gave him the bread bowl.
Yep, the bread bowl.
That's an entree for halfling.
Yeah.
That's I'd call it an appetizer. An entree is like the main dish.
Well, the entree would be the meat pie then.
Mm.
So
Accurate.
Getting the dessert. Probably get a nice a peach pie. Oh man, gosh. Halfling apple pies. Oh, just make your granny want that recipe.
No, you do this to me. I'm so
I'm
fucking
hungry.
hungry. Stop talking about food.
What's it called again, girl? The dark
Sword
water?
of dark water.
I'm calling it machete of dark water because you described it as.
Of course. Alright, he finally looks to Karg and says, alright, so let's talk business. And I will go over that personally between him and this store owner.
Cheshire immediately goes, you got anything to make him faster? My God, is this man...
Actually, I can probably just hook him up with something right now with that. Hold on. Wait a second here. And Karg's like, I just... And you just see
We
him,
can be trained.
You see him like reach over and pull out a
Takes
pair
time.
of like. Basically, the main way I can put it is it looks like cleated boots.
What the fuck?
And he kind of just like Karg just like looks at him like what the like he's also like what the fuck, and he's like, these are our mountain stepping boots. They're only called that because they're made by people who are needing an extra traction going uphill. They're in mountains and such. Don't like the difficult terrain slowing them down. I can say this. I mean, I've got more than a few of these. That is that adding? Ooh, he's not adding the necrotic damage.
It is adding the necrotic.
I know, but it's not adding it with your
slashing.
normal.
Yeah, it's not adding the extra slashing.
But he motions to it. I get a few shipments of these. Not a big boost to your speed and such like that, but at the same time,
There we go. It's working.
if you were to say we want to ignore certain difficulties in movements, it'll keep you running forward. Basically, they're boots that let him gain +5 movement speed and give him the ability to ignore non-magical difficult terrain.
He still can't keep up with us, but he can keep up with us better.
Better, yes. Karg just kind of stares at him for a moment, just like, how much is it for that? Kind of looks between you all. Kind of looks to Lasha
I'm
like,
not forcing you to grab it. She said, I'm not forcing you to grab it. She holds her hands out.
and he kind of points to Lasha. You're keeping your gold then, or?
Have I noticed anything else in this interesting?
I will get back to you on that.
I will get back to you on that. Then.
We're supposed to be ending the session. Like, hey,
Yeah, we can end it like right now.
No, no worries.
Sweet.
Karg is going to be.
Think about it.
He's going to buy it. So he's going to be spending 160 gold for the boots. These are, again, simple enchantment. He's not fast enough yet, but 35 speed's respectable.
Yeah.
And as you guys are like looking around, obviously I will get back to you again on things that are interesting in the shop. That'll be where we end the session. Sorry, I ended on a little bit of a, just a little bit more of a flat note. We got really into shopping, and I had no way to, figuring out how to make it more snappy and whatnot. I apologize about that. Working on that better later, because I want people to, know what you guys are getting and having fun with. As well as,
I'm definitely gonna miss teleporting.
Of course, but you can do that as, your racial feats. You still have it.
Yeah, I can't do it while I'm raging.
Of course. You can, teleport to get to a better position and be like, haha, here I am, but you're not
Then
raging
rage
it
my
then.
next turn. Yeah.
Call the party, be like, what up, boys?
We need to level up again. I'm interested.
You must be patient, Padre. I don't know what that word means
No,
anymore.
right. Padre?
Padre means companion.
A companion, good. I was worried that it was a different word.
Fucking Paris out here, father.
Padre.
Padre means dad. Yeah, compadre means.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. Compadre.
Look, I'm like, Padre means dad. What the fuck am I?
That's what I was like. I'm like, I
compadre.
said the wrong one. It's compadre. That being said, ignoring my sleepy ranting, for everyone who's still watching, thank you all so much. You're all wonderful people. We appreciate you for coming out and supporting us. If you're watching this on YouTube, please, by all means, feel free to leave us a subscribe and a bell to be notified when we upload these. Leave us a like and a comment. Let us know how we're doing so we can keep up with how we can improve this and what ways we can make this better so we can be better able to give you guys more content to get through shopping and get more into the city and see what all we can do in this place. And until next time, we've been What Team Comp. We'll see you later. Bye-bye!
Bye.